So I'm going to end this one and click on the link, go to the other. Hey Siri, call Mark Bro on speaker.
Calling Mark Bro on speaker.
So guys, let me just pin the link. You see, YouTube is like Mother Nature. It's a bitch. Like when it wants to play ball with you, I think like YouTube don't like it when I do lives from that channel. I think YouTube were like, yeah, we want to use the Chris CFC 2.0 show. So that link is pinned. I don't need to do no fucking introduction or nothing. But what I will do is find that video from the other day that I wanted to play. Sorry, here we go, guys. You see, this is what I wanted to play to you guys before, but it wouldn't fucking let me. So here we go. Basically, I'm a nice guy, right? And for far too long, I have been letting fucking people talk to me like shit, and just because I don't want an argument and I don't want to blow things out of proportion, and I don't want to be known as that guy who fucking is always arguing on YouTube, I have kind of let things go. But yeah, I've reached that point of no return now where I don't give a fuck, yeah, what people think. If I think someone's a prick, like Easy's a prick, Easy the Gimp, Moon the buffoon, and the fake King of Scotland, right? It's ridiculous. I told you guys, right? It's not my fucking internet connection, yeah? It's the channel. It works perfectly on this. Ridiculous, right? He calls himself the King of Scotland, and these Muppets, yeah, they validate it, and you know, the guy is mentally ill, right? He should be getting help, right? And they're validating his sickness. But here we go.
What you live before?
No, the stream just went down.
The stream that I need to do a new stream, so is that right with you?
Oh, you get 60 minutes or something.
Yeah, do we need your permission?
Bobby, I don't give a fuck. It's not my fucking channel. I was just asking.
Shut up then.
You know what? What's it got to do with fucking you?
What's it got to do with you?
As for Chris CFC, he revelled in his role at Ballamori's whimsical ice cream maestro, turning the simple pleasure of ice cream into a fantastic
James, you are a proper fucking idiot.
James,
vanilla,
thinking that you're royalty,
you knew that it was
right?
sprinkling a touch
And
of
all
magic
you lot
onto the
buy it.
lives of those
All
who cared to
you lot,
indulge
right,
in his sweet
fucking validate his fucking
creation.
bullshit. You lot validate his bullshit, right?
Word of
You
Chris
give him
CFC's
credibility.
ice cream magic spread
Yeah,
far
he's
and
fucking
wide.
ill. Yeah, he's
Visitors
mentally
from
ill.
neighbouring
And you
towns
guys
flocked
are
to Ballamori
validating
to
his
taste the
fucking
enchanted
bullshit.
treats. The town's ice cream stand became a bustling hub of joy.
Sorry, my mic was off again. I literally told them the guy's ill. Why are you fucking igniting his bullshit? And they're just laughing. Yeah, and the worst thing is they don't realise, like, you know, they're mugging Sean off.
Oi, where each swirl of brown and white held the promise of a magical journey.
James, you're just fucking. You're
Sure
just
enough,
like
the
you're just like
townspeople
some
savoured their Balamory swirls. They found themselves in the
Balamory
midst of a
swirls,
fantastical adventure. Some soared through
What kind of man would talk about fucking kids programs like fucking Balamory, like, you know, fucking my brother's kids, yeah, like 3 or 4 used to watch that kind of shit, right? Now, you know, for that to be in a grown man's head, right? Fuck me, he's like, yeah, like that fucking fake King of Scotland, yeah, Sean Cassidy, he's got a mental age, yeah, of like fucking 10.
cane forests, while others danced with talking cupcakes. It was wicked.
So literally, right, even though he might be a man, yeah, physically, in his head, he's got a mental age of 10. So these lot are hanging around literally with a 10-year-old. Like, what the fuck? Like, you talk, you know, literally, right? Just because he's a man, like, on the outside, yeah, he's fucking, like, childish. He's got a mental age of 10. Like, what the fuck? You lot are just a bunch of rejects. Like, when you had Dan, Brian, Moon, the Gimp, Sean, what a fucking motley crew.
The ice cream.
James is
What
so
is
sad.
that?
Luke.
James is
Luke's
so
the
sad.
talking
James
cupcake.
is so sad. He faked suicide. 10 minutes later, he
Oh,
comes on a
Chris
stream.
CFC.
Oh, we
He
haven't heard
faked
that before.
suicide, and then 10 minutes later, he comes on
Yeah.
a stream laughing his fucking head off.
Yeah, what's he got?
Yeah, I got proof for that. He faked suicide. 10 minutes later, he was laughing.
To you.
Oh, what do you mean, Moon? What's it got to do with me? Yeah, it's got everything to do with me, because when you go online and you do things like that, and when he does fake or do a suicide shit, right? There could be someone dying, yeah, but because an ambulance is being sent to fucking him, right? Someone who is in general need of an emergency, their ambulance is going to be delayed, and you know, people can die because of it. And you know what? If anyone does die or has died because of your fucking childishness, you're gonna have that live with that blood on your hands.
Big
Because-
deal, Chris. I self-harm. I
yeah,
cut my wrist
fucking-
and what?
Because, yeah, you're wasting
Do you think that's going to affect you saying that?
When ambulances are coming to you, someone could be fucking
Ambulance.
dying, bro.
Ambulance.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
I
when
don't
an ambulance
accept
comes to
ambulance.
you, yeah, someone could be dying, bro. You're putting people's lives at
Ambulance.
risk when you
Unless
do
I'm
that.
severely bleeding to death, I don't need an ambulance.
Yeah, but when you fucking come on here and say,
All right, I'm reviewing a review of a review, like, but it's true, right? It's like, no offense, if somebody on our side, like me or Luke or whatever, fucking done what Sean has done, they would be slating us to fuck, saying, you know, how could you do that? They'll be saying exactly the same as what I'm saying. Yeah, but just because, you know, Sean's part of their crew, right, that makes it alright. That fucking Sean's putting people's lives at risk. You know, their fucking opinions change depending on whether they like someone or not. My opinions stay the same based on fact. You know, even if I hate somebody, if something's true and it will even hurt me to fucking say it, I will fucking say it. Just because I don't like you, I'm not gonna lie. If something's fucking true and is a fact, I'm not gonna lie just to fucking benefit my circumstances.
And
you've done this
9
and
times
done
out
that,
of 10,
right?
it's the
You know
police that come
people are
through my
going to
fucking door.
call help for you, and when the help
Listen,
comes,
can we listen about the magic ice cream, please?
I know, right, Chris? You're ruining the story. I know you've
Well,
already
shut
got
up.
some of that
Your
fucking ice
story,
cream,
bro.
yeah? That's why you're
your
talking
Shut up,
story is
Christopher.
fucking, your story is fucking peak, bruv. It's crap.
So basically, they're so fucking fucked in the head. They would like to listen to kids' stories. Big up Elsid, Robin Pets, Love Hate, your Glazers. Big up Amy. Memories of Nobody. Big up, guys. But yeah, I start to switch in a minute anyway.
Crap.
Shut up, Christopher.
You wouldn't be able to write one though, would you? You'd be
What?
too fucking high off fucking.
I was, even though me and Moon hadn't been getting on for ages, I've been polite to her for so long. But this is where, you know, even though I've been getting rude to her on these streams, I haven't overstepped the mark. I haven't called her a bitch or anything. There's a few fuck yous and like whatever, but yeah, even with me, I will still show respect to a certain degree. I retract that comment now, right? I will call her a bitch moving forward. I won't call her a slag or, you know, a whore or a prostitute or anything. But yeah, I think calling Moon a bitch is acceptable. You know, she wants to sit there lying and, you know, so yeah, Moon, you're a bitch. It's official. And also, it's Moon the buffoon.
Vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
Oh,
all
could
right.
you imagine him reading a fucking story?
I know,
I
right?
could write a better story than
You
fucking
know,
you, man.
like,
Fucking hell,
right,
you can't
you
even use
know,
WhatsApp.
you
You just put it on
know,
screen and show everybody your chat conversations in order to use it.
once upon a...
Oh, what about you writing a story, Moon? What would it be called? Fucking the woman that couldn't stop moaning, or the sad woman with moth-bitten clothes smelling of cat piss. You know, like, yeah, I think we should call you Joan. Moany fucking Joan.
you know,
Yeah, you're
I
really
went to
lovely.
you
aren't
time.
know,
You are
I
really
went to a
lovely.
shop.
I'm...
I got some Billy Whiz. I got some heroin. I stuck it on a spoon, and then I got my pre-gablins, and I started sniffing them on stream.
They've got to exaggerate. Now they're saying I do whiz, and then they're talking about heroin or spoon. I've never injected, FYI, but you know, you've got to exaggerate the situation to make yourselves look better. You know, I've actually got a phobia of needles, and I hate even going to the doctors for a blood test. You know, so don't just assume things. You know, when I come at you with shots, right, I can back up what I say, but you lot just go along with it, and you just come out with whatever you feel like saying at that moment in time. That's pretty sad, and everyone can see it. You know.
With Chrissy Morris, ball blasted, yeah, that one. And then I started playing phone calls of King James to Chrissy Morris because
And yeah,
I
I'm
wanted to do
so
it for the
fucking.
views because I
I'm
wanted to make
so
that
mentally ill. I'm so
because I wanted
mentally
to
ill. I
appease
think
all
I'm
my friends in the
royalty,
hive.
and
But,
I'm
it was
royalty,
just
but
a
yeah, I've got no
cunt
fucking
and
money.
not have anything
I
better
set
to
up
do.
a fucking GoFundMe. I only made £5, and I always fake suicide, and I put people's lives at risk. And fucking, I go on panels, and they fucking talk down to me, and I don't even fucking realize it. Yeah, what a fucking melt.
So
What a
how much
melt.
NHS
You
time
are
do
all
junkies
fucking
use?
melts. You are all fucking melts.
How much time
You
do
are all
junkies
fucking
waste of
melts.
NHS time?
You are all fucking melts, and I'm not putting up with your bullshit.
And you're a
no more.
junkie, and you're
Yeah,
a
good,
horrible
good,
little
good,
junkie.
good,
Yeah,
good. No, ex
yeah.
junkie.
No, go and wait.
And FYI, Moon, there you go again, assuming. Yeah, when I had my opioid addiction, yeah, I never overdosed or had to go to hospital for any drug related incidents. You've got no proof of that, but yet you decided to say that. You know, stop assuming things, right? And actually come out with evidence. You see, you've got to use old fucking ammunition. You know, I'm clean now. Get with the program. You're so fucking 2021. You know, get with the program. We're in 2023 now. You know, I'm clean and I've got a job, but you're still the same fucking moany fucking nasty, conniving scumbag bitch who wants to dig up dead bodies and rape them. What a dirty, nasty fucking woman. You fucking dirty fucking hag.
Waste NHS time.
And you know what? Only because I'm out of respect for you helping me out with that money that time, right? I fucking, given you fucking a lot of slack. But yeah, there's only so long that respect fucking lasts, and now it's gone. So don't bring up, well, I helped you, right? Yeah, fair enough, you did, but you fucking approached me. Yeah, both of you. If you didn't come to me in the first place, both times, when I was minding my own business, none of this shit would have happened.
I've never gone to the NHS
Yeah,
for
you
anything
do.
drug related.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
What do you mean? Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Don't
you
tell me
do.
what I fucking do. You don't
You
know what I
bleed off.
fucking do.
You bleed off all the
You don't
services.
know what I
Yes,
do.
I do. You bleed off all the services.
What a lying fucker. Do you know what?
You ponce off the NHS. You use their services.
Yeah, you insert yourself into people's business
for years.
and then you stir up shit.
For years.
You insert yourself into
Years
people's business.
and years.
You like to run
poncing off
people's
the
panels. Why don't you fucking go
NHS
live yourself?
with your
Because,
useless
you
fucking
don't want
arse.
to go live yourself, yeah, because you want to.
So, Moon, whose life are you gonna fucking interfere with next? Who are you gonna approach to fucking lend money? Like, it's funny how you're always in these situations. Like, you had a problem with Kelly, didn't you, at one point? With her, apparently she didn't pay you back, but you don't have a problem with that. But I pay you back, yeah, and because you don't like it, and don't fucking lend people money and then moan about it fucking afterwards. That is fucking bang out of order, right? You know, and then she's saying that, even though I offered you the help, I shouldn't have took it. So if I shouldn't have took that help, why are you fucking offering it to me? What, are you actually trying to fucking entrap me, are you? What if, just because we don't get on, the fucking same fucking story is switched. Yeah? Stop changing the story because we don't get on anymore. Yeah, you're a liar and everyone can see that, right? And yeah, fucking stop interfering in people's lives, entrapping them, offering them financial help when they need it, and then moaning about it, right? If you're that pissed off about it, then why did you do it, right? The fact of the matter is, we were friends then. It didn't bother you that you lent me money because I paid you back, but because we fell out, you just thought, you'd twist a knife in and and use it against me. But yeah, fucking, that's what I don't like. Don't fucking do something and then fucking moan about it afterwards, right? If I was against something, I wouldn't even let it happen in the first place. So, Moon, right? That's fucking bang out of order what you're trying to do.
To put all the risk on Rick, but Rick doesn't. He's too
I did
stupid.
go live this morning. I went live.
Yeah, but you bring all the shit to Rick's. That's why he got struck in the first place. Yeah, if it wasn't for you and Jupiter, he wouldn't have got struck.
Here. Hang on, no.
Yeah, you might not have been there on the day that Rick's channel got struck, but you and Jupiter are the reasons why. If you weren't part of his panel, right, there wouldn't have been a problem and Rick would have still had that channel. And that's what I believe. By the way, I don't know who struck his channel and why. Someone says it's something to do with anti-Semitic or whatever. But yeah, even if it wasn't true, someone done it because they don't like you and the people you have around you.
I wasn't here.
Well, you and Jupiter are friends, and you was on the.
Yeah, you might not have been on his channel the day he got struck, but you and Jupiter fucking poisoning with your poison is the reason Rick got fucking struck. Now, fucking before you lot started going on to Rick's. Rick was liked. I liked Rick, but you lot, as you do, you fucking go to places, try and take over people's channels. Rick is so thick to see it, like, and he tries to say that people take over my fucking channel. Who the fuck takes over my channel? I fucking boot people off. I do what the fuck I want to do. Robin Pets, big up. Chartel, what's good? This was from last night. Chartel. I'm just letting you lot know the comments that are coming up on the screen are from the stream the other day. So don't think they're a live chat right now, guys. This is where I finally snapped, and you know, I don't give a fuck no more, right? It's gone to the point now. Look at that. Buy me a coffee. You might as well say, I'm a beg, yeah? Like, you know, if you've earned like fucking if you've earned the right from YouTube to do like fucking super chats and that, fair play. But he is doing that as a cheap way around to monetize his channel when he's not legally monetized. And you lot always talk about striking people, right? Rick, you do know it's illegal to put up fucking promotions to donations when you're not fucking monetized. If YouTube knew you were doing that, your channel will be struck. Not struck, it will be took away. Because when you make money through YouTube profit 30% of it. So when you're doing what you're doing, YouTube ain't getting a penny, and they don't like that. So you lot have been trying to strike me. I don't normally agree with striking, but you know what? You're buying me a coffee is the reason you're going to lose your channel, right? Fucking you lot have fucking drove me to this point, and now you deal with the consequences.
The panel around the time you got struck. If it weren't for you lot, Rick, can't you see you got struck because of Jupiter and that?
You
just realise why inflation's been increasing. Chris CFC keeps sniffing it all away.
Jupiter and I weren't here.
Okay, Sean. So now I snort coke, do I? Fucking, if you want to talk about snorting coke, go and speak to your friend Brian. Fucking Brian's fucking, yeah. I'm surprised. Fucking, yeah. Anyway, talk to Brian.
No, they weren't. They were over on my.
So why did you lose your channel, Rick?
What?
Why did you lose your channel? I don't know. I didn't strike.
I haven't lost my channel.
No,
Somebody set him up. Somebody's
you had a channel, right?
Sorry, he's claiming that he hasn't lost it, right? He's reactivated it, right? If he reactivated it, yeah, like he says so, he would be doing streams from it, right? Because he's 3 subs away from monetization, and all he cares about is money.
You had a channel that had 900
It's reinstated. I haven't activated it back.
Where's your channel? Yeah, that had 900.
You see, you've got all these mongos trying to speak at once. So I wasn't having it. I thought, right, you know, if we can't have a fucking adult conversation, right, I'll fucking speak louder than you, right? You know, fucking I'm outnumbered, but I will be fucking heard. And I told him, there was like 5 minutes before this part, like from this stream, there was 5 minutes that's not on here. He was trying to mute me up, and I said to him, if you mute me up again, I will leave the fucking stream. Don't think you lot are going to sit there slagging me off and you're going to mute me up so I can't fucking respond. We either all can speak. Yeah, that's what they do. And it's like fucking Banter Lion jumped on, and fucking because Banter Lion said something that made them look wrong, he booted him off. You know, fucking. So what? When you're about to get exposed, easy, you fucking just kick people off your panel.
I know who caused his channel to get took.
Where's your channel that had 997 subs?
It was Rapid reporting him for.
I've still got but I haven't
discrimination against
activated
Jewish
it.
people,
I've
which he
been
wasn't even doing.
reinstated with it.
It was rapid. He
Okay.
admitted to reporting easy for anti-Semitism when he wasn't even being anti-Semitic.
No.
He was Jewish himself.
Yeah, it was a fake strike.
Yeah.
Mm.
And actually,
Yeah,
That's a fucking tongue twister. He was accusing him of being anti-Semitic when, yeah, it wasn't even Semitic. Yeah, fucking hell, Sean, you fucking nutter. Where are you now? Oh yeah, you're in the nut house, aren't you? Well played.
well,
fake.
you know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
false
you know what,
anti-Semitism.
right? You know what? Yeah, I was just
And
passing by.
Chris,
Yeah,
let me
to
tell
let
you something
know,
now,
right? I was just
because
passing
I'm Jew
by.
as well, right?
I was just passing
Reporting
by to let you know,
fake
right, that you lot are melts,
anti-Semitism
yeah, and
is
I
an
don't
act of
fucking like any of
anti-Semitism
you,
itself.
and you're all
Yes.
fucking mugs.
Okay, so 1 second, you missed that bit where I called it. So basically, right, he's now saying he's a Jew. So he's a king of Scotland. We've got a Jewish king of Scotland. Like, fuck me, like, what happened to the royal blood in this country? Like, now I've heard it all. Yeah, we've got a Jewish king. Bow down to the Jewish king. You know, like, don't get me wrong, you know, having an Asian prime minister and a black president is a good thing. Yeah, and you know, I don't have a problem with Jewish people, but you know, when it comes to royal families, they like to keep the blood English because the royal family are English. So, you know, keep calling yourself the King of Scotland, right? And you know, because you've been calling yourself that for so long, maybe in your head you're starting to believe it, but you know, any normal person with a brain cell knows that it's bullshit. But the people you hang around with, they're so stupid, yeah, they're fucking validating your bullshit, right? And you're mentally sick.
Right?
Listen,
You know what? Yeah, I was just
and
passing by.
Chris,
Yeah,
let me
to
tell
let
you something
know,
now,
right? I was just
because I'm
passing
Jew
by.
as well, right?
I was just passing
Reporting
by to let you know, right, that you lot are melts,
anti-Semitism
yeah, and
is
I
an
don't
act of
fucking like any of
anti-Semitism
you,
itself.
and you're all fucking mugs. I've got better things to do with my evening, right?
And
But
yet
no,
here you
no
are.
more,
It's
no
actually
more, right?
morning.
Am I gonna fucking let you lot mug me off? Go fuck
Hey,
yourself.
Chris,
Okay, Moon, it's actually morning. Okay, it's 20 past midnight. Okay, I still call that an evening. Technically, you're right. It is the morning, but fucking don't split hairs over fucking 20 minutes. Are you that petty? Fucking buffoon, Moon the buffoon.
You
It's
fucking,
just
you're
that it's
definitely
you
morning.
are
You're
all
definitely
fucking
not clean.
melts.
You're
Yeah,
jealous.
you twist the
You
truth.
sound
No, you can't. You lot can't be
bitter.
honest. You twist
Hey,
the
Chris,
truth.
I'll give you
I
£100
don't like
if you
this
can
on the
prove you're not
truthful,
you're
bro.
not on fucking any drugs.
What?
So he just said he'll give me £100 if I can prove that I'm not on any drugs. And we established, yeah, cannabis don't count, right? But you know what? Sean, jump on. And I don't normally do this, right? But even though I'm clean, I still have fortnightly meetings just to stay on the wagon. And I do voluntary drug tests, right? I've got 9-10 months of back-to-back drug tests, negative for fucking opioids, cocaine. I never did anyway, but negative for cocaine. Only cannabis in some of my tests that have come up. So jump on, and I will show you the evidence. But you know what? I don't want your £100. You don't even have £100, right? That's why you needed to do your fucking GoFundMe that you only made a fiver from. But when I prove you wrong, yeah, you can donate that money to fucking a mental health cause, yeah. And I want, you know, and because I don't need your money, and you lot hate it when me and Luke get super fucking chats because we're making more money than you are. You don't like it. I think, yeah, you know, Rick's fucking buy me a coffee's not working. I think we need to set up a fund for him, yeah, and then you know we can send fucking a fucking Nescafe Dolce Gusto machine and some pods to his house. Fucking ponds.
Bud.
Oh, don't mention money. Fuck me, a creamy
Did you see how his ears perked up then? Money.
Yeah.
See how my ears pricked up? We're on a fucking live stream and my camera's off, you fucking prick. Yeah, are you a retard? You're the fucking one who begs money online, right? Fucking GoFundMe's and that. Yeah? If I'd done a GoFundMe, it would be for a charity or something, yeah? Not for myself. I have a job now, right? I am clean now, but you lot can't accept that because it's killing you that you have to use old fucking shit that's old. You know, that's so 2020. Like, fucking come on, get with the fucking program, you fucking bunch of fucking... Yeah, Rick, we got a Gimp, we've got a buffoon, and we've got a fake king. So we've got fucking... yeah, we've got a fucking Rick, aka Easy the Gimp, Moon the buffoon, and then we got the fake king of Scotland. The fake king of Scotland.
You lot are the ones.
I'm challenging
that are
you,
fucking,
Chris
You
CFC.
lot are the
I
ones that are
challenge you
jealous.
to a
Yeah,
drugs
that we
quiz
get
live on the
fucking
internet.
super
Yeah?
chats, mate.
I'll give you £100 if you can prove that you've not took any drugs within the last month.
Sean, I actually will give you a counter challenge, right? The only difference is Chris CFC pays up, and people know that, right? I've paid real, I've paid everyone who's lent me money back, right? Yeah, I pay up, right? My fucking checks aren't rubber like yours, right? If you can go 12 months without fucking faking a suicide and putting people's lives at risk, I will give you £100. As much as I hate you, right? If I can save a fucking life through your fucking childishness, yeah, that's £100 well spent.
I've got drug tests going back 9 months, all negative, apart from cannabis.
Well, then.
Yeah, well, you're on drugs then.
Yeah, exactly.
What's
You
your
just... lost it already.
No.
Yeah.
Cannabis stays in your system for a month. Yeah.
Well done.
And
Sorry, my mic was off when I was talking then. Is Sean really gonna fucking talk about cannabis when he fucking smokes cannabis all the fucking time? And you know what? This is, yeah, here we go.
I've always admitted that I fucking smoke cannabis. I've got a fucking. Are you thick, James? I've got an opioid blocker implant in my arm. If I do any opioids, it'll make me sick. You fucking idiot! Are you stupid? Don't you read up on shit?
Okay, so you accept the fact that I've got an opioid implant in my arm, right? Which I've got the evidence to prove that. But put a strike in. It's fair fucking use, Rick. Put a strike in. It's fucking fair use, and it's not my content. Yeah, it's a third party's content. Yeah, go on. But yeah, so you admit I've got an opioid blocker, but yet you still want to call me a junkie. All right.
You know what? Yeah, you lot are fucking thick. Yeah, Moon.
I'm just saying that because you know
you used the word narcissist. You didn't even
I was being inconsiderate because you was just being inconsiderate. Me, it's not nice.
Before you start using words, Moon, find out what they mean.
I know exactly what it means.
No,
you are a narcissist.
You're gonna quit. I bet you quickly Googled it, didn't you? Because yeah.
No.
Yeah, you last night. Yeah, I asked you what
you are.
On a previous stream, a few hours the night before. Yeah, when I first, this is the second round, right? In the first round, fucking, I put it to Moon, yeah? She kept calling me a narcissist, right? She's heard Jupiter use that word, and she just copies what Jupiter says. When I asked her to explain what it meant, right? I can't remember exactly what she said, but what she thought a narcissist wasn't what it is, right? And you know, she's probably Googled it since, right? But fucking yeah, because of Rick's threats, yeah, to strike, right, Gemcatcher took the fucking video down. So you can thank Rick for that not being online.
Well,
Fucking
you're a
didn't know what
liar.
it meant.
Listen, yeah, the previous time I spoke to her, I asked her, yeah, she was calling me a narcissist. I said, "What? Go on, tell me what you think a narcissist means." And yeah, she does like what she said it means. Is not what it means. She calls people words, and she doesn't even know what they mean. She's heard Jupiter use the word narcissist, and now she goes around calling people it, and she don't even know what it means. Fuck you know. I need to stop reviewing my review because I'm just saying the same things that I'm fucking saying in the actual fucking stream. Like it's like I'm reviewing it for the first time, yeah, but you know I've already actually reviewed it, so I'm just gonna mute up and just let you know, just play it out.
And you
Yeah.
are a narc.
Yeah, I am, just because you said so.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I'll just pop by. I just
No, you didn't.
called to say I fucking hate you.
Likewise, child.
Oh my God.
So jealous.
So I leave the stream at this point, but you don't want to hear this bit. Fake King says while I left the call, it had to make me jump back in. No way was I letting that one go. He says that I fancy fucking Moon, right? I've never seen a picture of her. That picture's probably fake. She's got a nasty personality. Like, what the fuck is there to fucking love about her? Like, you know, 1 minute, yeah, she's supposed to be my YouTube mum, and now I'm supposed to fancy her. Like, I was fucking in stitches last night. Like, Sean, yeah, made me laugh so much because of that comment, right? I actually fucking said, Sean, thank you. You made my fucking day. Literally, right? I laughed so much. Yeah, even though I hate Sean, he's a fucking mentally ill, mental age of a 10-year-old, right? He did fucking make me laugh.
Jealous.
How embarrassing.
So jealous.
He's jealous of a woman.
Jealous.
Yeah.
Jealous of you lot.
I think he does.
Oh, don't
Honestly,
remind
yeah.
me. That's what he was putting up fucking.
Right.
Remember when he was putting up fucking love songs?
What for you?
Now Moon is lying, right? Because I'm off panel and I'm not there to defend myself. She's saying that I put up love songs. Are you fucking listen, right? You've got all our fucking text messages, right? Screenshotted. Yeah. Sorry, at this point I've got to review the review, right? It's funny how this information from her that apparently you can't see me, but I'm doing air quotes with my fingers, right? You know, Sean saying that I fancy her, right? Which is totally ridiculous. He's probably subconsciously expressing his own feelings, you know, but fucking, you know, she said, and I've got proof of this, that, you know, she's got all of our offline and online communiques. So I challenge you to prove it, which you're not going to be able to do. But, you know, fucking, you just got delusions like, you know, fantasists. Like, I sent her words to fucking love songs. Like, come on. Like, how can you love something you don't know what it looks like? And even though at that time we were getting on, yeah, fucking, I've never ever loved somebody or even had feelings for somebody I've met online. You know, that I haven't met up with or haven't seen, you know, and it's totally ridiculous. You know, she's never come out of it before. And yeah, fucking, if somebody had sent me fucking love song lyrics, I would fucking have called them out ages ago for it, saying like, you know. But yeah, it's funny how I'm off panel and, you know, they just want to chat shit, you know, just to, you know, flow with their narrative of bullshit. But you know, you've said, and I will have to trawl through hours of streams, but I will find it for you, where you said you've got every single message because, and actually, I've got all my communiques of you from WhatsApp. Yeah, when you changed your number, which I don't have your new number, and you disconnected your old number, the messages are still there. All right, unless you fucking put them on disappear. And if you have, that proves that you've got something to hide. But you've made that allegation. The onus is on you to prove it, Moon. So yeah, you want to do challenges like fucking Sean wants to challenge me to prove like I'm fucking clean. Yeah, I gave you the opportunity, but to come on and me to show you, but you fucking was in a nut house. You know, you thought you would fake a sympathy, put someone's life at risk, and then you know you didn't want to go to the hospital, but it backfired, didn't it, Sean? Your little fucking muggy fucking childish, you know, feel sorry for me, fake suicide attempts, you know, backfired on you because you've ended up sectioned. You know, when you say you're going to kill yourself and the police come, what do you think they're going to do? They've got a duty of care to you. You've told them that you've overdosed on tablets. When the police turn up, you're fucking slurring, like, and you know, the police think that because you're slurring and you appear drowsy and that, they think that, you know, you're going to overdose, and you're saying, no, I'm not going to hospital. Like, the police don't give a fuck. The police can overrule you. If they think you're not of sound mind like they did that night, yeah, he thought. And who fucking fakes suicide and does it online? You know, like, no offense, but if he was serious and he done it online, right, and he actually did kill himself, how sick is that to make us witness that, first of all? And secondly, right, you know, if it was genuine cry for help and that, like, it's not the sort of thing, you know, I've never actually wanted to commit suicide, so I can't really, you know, this is just my opinion, right? I might be off, but, you know, I've never wanted to die. But if I did, I don't think I would want to do it live on YouTube, you know. To do it live on YouTube, right, that's just to get attention, even if it's negative attention. That's the sort of thing with these lot. There's got to be fucking #1 trending on YouTube, whether it's for good reasons or not. I've got proof of you saying that. So go on prove, right, that I texted you fucking love songs, you fucking fantasist. You fantasist. Like, posting you a love song. Are you fucking for real? Are you, do you know what, right? I'm going to prove that you said that you've got evidence of all our communiques, right? So, it will be so easy for you to prove that I sent you love songs. Fucking hell, sending me love songs. You know what? I am looking for a girlfriend, yeah, but I'm not that desperate. You know, you're not even a MILF, yeah, not even a GMILF, a grandma I'd like to fuck. You know, you know, like, you're someone that, I'm not going to say anything violent because I would never be violent to a woman. But if you was a man, yeah, you know, I would like to fuck you, but with a baseball bat. But yeah, with women, nah, I've never hit a woman in my life, and I never will.
Yes.
Really?
Used to send me the words to love songs as well.
Yeah, thanks, this lies. Prove it.
Imagine it, though. Imagine it, right? It's like being in high school. You know, when a boy really likes a girl, he's nasty to her because he can't handle the fact that he likes her.
See, that's the mental age of a 10-year-old talking about playground and stuff. You know what, King James? I think that subconsciously you're revealing your own feelings. You know, like, no offense, yeah, but Moon has got no qualities that I look for in a woman that would make me look at them in a romantic way. Moon disgusts me. So, you know, Sean, if you know, if your bullshit, you know, makes you happy, you know, you're only 10 years old. So Sean, like, you know, because I'm speaking to a child, yeah, I will be nice, because I don't really want to, you know, be too harsh on a 10-year-old. I don't even know why I'm talking about a 10-year-old, but yeah, that's your mental age. Guys in the side chat, right? Just a quick question for you. What do you think Sean's mental age is? Like, he's in a man's body, but like, yeah, I'd love to hear your input, guys.
Chris, just admit it. You fancy Moon. Be a man about it. Women are more receptive to direct confidence.
Do you know what? I feel like I need to go into a fucking dark room. So, we've got someone in the back. Let's see who this is. I will get to the side chat.
Hey, I had a question. Why do some dogs eat their own shit?
What a fucking melt. He comes on, says a little sentence, and he's a pussy, and he goes off. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I feel like I need to fucking lay down in a dark room for a bit. But yeah, fucking before Sean, the love doctor, tries to give me romance advice, right? You know, like, Sean, are you fucking serious? Do you really think you're in a position to give anyone advice on dating and that? But yeah, let me see the side chat, man. Big up the 50 in the house. Yeah, big up P. We've got some new people here. PP, Adam, Ed, Athena, always a pleasure. Simon, big up. Guys, can you let me just put a 1 if the link is pinned? I'd appreciate that. I'll mod some people up in a sec if I think they're legit. Kermit, big up. What happened to the Chris come back with more fire? Oh, this is the fucking one here. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm reviewing it. So yeah, let me see who else we've got. Simon. Dun dun dun. You think you're clever? Haha, that was funny, Chris. Wonder. Okay. Got a couple of new people. They could, in the side chat, they could really be the enemy in disguise, but until I have any reason to doubt them. Do you know what game's frenzy, right? No offense, I don't know who you are. I'm not having people just coming on the panel to deflect. You know, tonight it's just for people I know. Nosy Cow, big up. Yeah, she's such a nosy cow, isn't she? Max, big up my man or woman, or Max, I'm assuming is a bloke. Kimmy, how you doing? Chartel in the house. Debla, big up. If I've missed anyone, Danny, what's you saying? There's quite a few people around tonight. But yeah, here we go. Let's listen to King James and his dating advice.
Than they are to shit like that.
That's why he's upset, because he's no.
Sean, no offense, yeah, but do you really think I'm going to take love advice and relationship advice from you? Have you, like, what, you know, fuck me, bruv, like, you know, you're probably still a virgin, Sean, you know, and yeah, fucking, like, no offense, right, but who are you to give out fucking relationship advice to? Just tell her, you know, fuck me.
Silver fox.
Oh, I'm not a silver fox. Go on then, get with that fucking nonce, fucking Philip Schofield. He's more up your fucking street.
You're like a silver fox, aye. Hang on, let me see.
That's what set him off, isn't it?
Is it me, or does Sean skip in and out of his Scottish accent? Like, he was like, you fancy a silver fox, do you? Aye. Like, you know, yeah, like he switches from one accent to another at the flick of a fucking switch. Like, you know, what a fucking melt. You know, he doesn't even know if he's coming or going. Like, is he going to be like, all right, mate, or is he going to be like, all right, mate, you know, like, today I'll speak Scottish, you know, he's got a fucking personality disorder. Make your mind up, man.
He must be jealous. He must
Yeah, I'm jealous of you lot, so jealous. I'm well, Jill.
Honestly.
Where's your back? Right, Chris, let's have some honesty here. Do you have?
I don't even know what you look like.
Hey, Chris, let's be honest. Do you have some kind of attraction towards me?
You've got the personality of a scumbag, and I don't even know what you look like. What is there to fancy about you?
You sound like
he's in love with you, Moon.
James, thank you for that. James, thank you. James, thank you. You made my day. That's the biggest laugh I've had all day.
Yeah, you just proved that James is correct.
Oh God, James, come on, give me some more, man. This is funny.
So, Moon, I proved that James is correct. If you think I fancy you, right, you are fucking off your fucking rocker, right? You are fucking deluded, like, you're like Brian. Oh, I'm a salt, you know. Stop fucking telling people, yeah, or assuming what people feel. Like, the only thing we feel for you is fucking pity and sorrow. Like, we don't even hate you, Moon. We just feel sorry for you. Like, and we have pity on you. Well, that's how I feel, you know. Yeah, I don't really hate people on here, you know. No one's actually crossed the line for hate, yeah, but even though I say I hate you, like, you know, I can't stand you, and, you know, I'll call out your shit, but, you know, get these fucking ideas of me fancying you or looking at you in a sexual way out of your head, because, you know, yeah, fucking, that's just hysterical. Like, literally, I had to mute up that night because I was laughing so much.
How much are you paying? Have you got any money for me?
Bruv, yeah, you couldn't.
I want some money. Give me some money,
yeah,
Chris.
we'll fucking go and get a fucking job like everyone else.
Oh.
King, we know you want money because we've seen you big up Justice in the house. Yeah, we know you want money. Sean, yeah, but sitting on your ass, yeah, coming out with bullshit, right, making people hate you, yeah, ain't the way to go about it, right? If you were real and you weren't a dickhead, when you done your GoFundMe, you know, like, you know, if it was someone like Taffy or something, I would have sent him 50 quid or something, right? Because I'm in a position to do that, right? You know, maybe if you weren't such a dick, you know, I would have actually donated to your GoFundMe, but out of principle, yeah, that reminds me, talking of a nifty, like, I just need to think of a way, like, to how I'm gonna pick. But yeah, fucking, because I've moved over to the other channel and back, the titles have changed. But yeah, let's just finish this off quickly and then we'll get into other stuff because, you know, after tonight, you know, I've addressed these lot. Unless they come out with ridiculous allegations, you know, like they always chat shit about me. That's not gonna stop. Yeah, that doesn't bother me, right? You know, but when Rick said that my panel channel has been used and had pictures of his kids, like I think he meant on panel members or me or my avatars, which I've never had or seen his kid. No one that's come on my panel has come on with a kid's picture. If somebody tried to come on backstage with a kid's picture, I wouldn't even let them on. You can actually see on StreamYard the picture or avatar that somebody's going to come in with. So at least you know what you're letting in. So because it was of a nature of him saying that I've used his kid's picture on my channel, that's why I went over there. Some things are too severe that you have to respond. But like Cam said, why even respond? People know that it's not true, right? And so in future, if they do make these wild accusations and I don't respond, it's not because I'm guilty. It's because, like everyone's telling me, people that mean things to me and the people I like, they know what's true and what's not. And do I give a fuck what these degenerate supporters of them think? Not really. So, because now they're gonna think, right, if we come out with something that's really fucking fucked up, Chris is gonna fucking come over and respond. They're just gonna keep coming out with these fucking mad things just to get me to come over and interact with them. So I'm not gonna play into their fucking hands. You know, it depends actually what mood I'm in. You know, if I do go over there, I will be tearing one into them. You know, when it comes to Lighthearted, that's it. There's no more white flags. You know, the gloves are off, and that's it. It's all out. And I haven't got around to doing it yet, but I've never actually tried to strike someone's channel or remove it. But even though it was Sean that got rid of Wasp's actual channel, they are part of it. They are fucking accomplices. And because of that, I've changed my stance. You want to violate YouTube's code of conduct by using Go Buy Me a Coffee, where you're bypassing YouTube and YouTube ain't profiting from you. That's not even a strike. You will lose your channel. And I am going to report you for that. Because, you know, if you want to go around reporting us, then fucking, you know, I used to think, like, you know what? Why lower myself to your levels? But yeah, fucking taking the channel of a dead man, yeah, that's fucking, that's something, I can change my fucking rules for. You lot are scumbag cunts who like to dig up dead bodies, rape them. Rick, you want to pretend you got a kid who's always getting fucking raped, you sicko. Moon, you want to fucking fantasize, you want to moan, you know, and yeah, fucking just bunch of degenerates. It's like the YouTube rejects: Brian, Dan, Sean, Moon, fucking Easy. Like, what a fucking bunch of rejects. It's like, like the people that no one likes, Who would have thought it? Yeah, you'd see the day where Moon and Jupiter would be on a panel chatting nicely with Dan and fucking Brian, I've heard both of them, like, years ago saying, oh, that will never happen. At one time, fucking Jupiter said, oh, she can never be friends with Esau or forgive him for what he's done. He's crossed the line. And they're on panels now. They might not be best friends, but they're fucking having conversations, and they want to fucking try and call my lot of people wrong'uns. Are you fucking serious? You've got fucking Brian, who's robbed kids' homes, Dan, who fucking has said some fucked up things to underage people, right? And fucking a woman who wants to dig up a dead body, and then you got a fucking delusional king, fake king, that puts people's lives at risk, right? And then you got a Gimp. Are you really fucking serious about fucking trying to slag us off? Have you actually looked at yourselves in the mirror? You lot are a fucking dirt. And then you got Babs, that's like a stray fucking dog. Like, it's the equivalent of like a family moving out of their house, forgetting to bring the cat, and then there's a cat that just roams around, and like there's a neighbour up the road that feels sorry for the cat and leaves fucking food out for it. Oh, easy. Do you know that Chris CFC? He's only playing he's only talking about you. Like, she's like such a snitch. You're a liar. You're a liar. But yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, what a bunch of melts. What a bunch of rejects. What a bunch of liars. Yeah, and yeah, I just, now, like, the gloves are off. People were taking my kindness for a weakness. And sometimes I'd admit little fucking petty things. I didn't want to escalate into an argument. So, I kind of, for the sake of making something petty blow up, I didn't back down, but people, I'm assuming, were thinking that. But yeah, do you know what? I'm well justified in speaking to them the way I am now. Like, when it comes to them lot, there's no Mr. Nice Chris. Even if they try to apologise, which they never would. Moon, apologise. Are you fucking serious? Like, there's more chance of winning the lottery than her, like, apologising. But even if they did, try and want to call a truce or, sort shit out, I would never want to associate with people like that. Like, yeah, fucking. The only terms or agreement I would come to is, I don't want nothing to do with you. I will not talk about you lot, don't talk about me. That's the only offer that's on the table. There's no truce, there's no friendship, there's no let's just be civil. Yeah, it's just agree. No one ever mentions the other one again, right? And that's it. But, all they can do is moan, so they won't be able to stick to that. Right? Fucking, yeah, fucking, like, And obviously you only made £5, so I'm not the only one that thinks that way. And look at Luke, right? Like how well he's doing from super chats, right? That's proof that people on our community are willing, under the right circumstances, to support causes. It's not that none of our community, right, just don't want to help causes, because, as I said, there's proof, yeah, that I think Luke made over £1,000 in 1 month. Yeah, that's because Luke's real. Luke exposes people like Luke. Yeah, I think I've made like over 100 quid in 2 weeks, right? But fucking my money's gonna get put back in to the channel, like in some way. Yeah, every time I've been talking to Rick the last couple of days, he keeps bringing up, oh, I don't like it that you're getting super chats. You sit there fucking spewing hate, this and that, and you're making money. Like, what the fuck? Like, why is it always down to the fucking dirty dollar with you, Rick? Like, fucking, I've always happily paid my fucking StreamYard subscription, right? And, fucking YouTube are the ones that, gave me early monetization, right? That's down to them. Now, if grown ass people want to super chat me, that's down to them, right? I'm not asking people to do it. People have a choice. Like people have a choice whether they buy you a coffee or not, right? You're so sad, and I felt sorry for you. I bought you a coffee. It was as a joke, but if I could have sent you 1p, I would have sent you 1p, right? But like why, you always bring up the money. You haven't mentioned Luke to me yet, but I know you're pissed off with Luke, but you just don't want to bring Luke up when I'm on your panel, because you know that fucking Luke will just fucking review you and fucking make you look like a prick. So, fucking stop fucking thinking of this as, a fucking business, yeah, because it just ain't gonna work for you. Like, you're just, you allow nasty, disgusting shit to happen. You do nasty shit, and yeah, fucking the way you're going about it, yeah, fucking. I personally, I believe to earn from YouTube, right? You have to actually put the work in. Fair enough, you lost a stream with 997 subs, but YouTube didn't decide to early monetize you because they probably can see that you're an evil cunt, right? But do I feel sorry for you that you lost your channel? No, I don't. Even though it was nothing to do with me. But when you lose this channel, it will be down to me. What you lot did, right? I'm not going to keep going over it, but what you did striking certain people's channels recently, your lot, right? I've got evidence of your fucking streams with the fucking buy me a coffee, which is a complete violation of YouTube's code of conduct, because about a week ago I was saying that I'm not up to date with YouTube's rules, like I don't know what I can and can't do. But I've read up and I know what I can and can't do, and I read up on monetization, and you're not allowed to promote any fucking money when you're not monetized. So you won't even get a 7-day strike. Your channel is just going to disappear. So do you know what? I've never done it before, but I'm doing it, and I'm not going to feel bad about it, because you lot fucking want to fucking act like cunts. I will treat you like cunts. Simple as that. Simple as that. In another kind of stream, I will get kind of input on what I can do and how to put it back, because I don't do this to profit from. I do this for the banter and that. the fact that YouTube decided to give me early monetization is down to them, right? But fucking, you don't hate it. Like in the previous stream, it was on gem catchers, right? This is the second encounter, right? The original encounter, the gem catcher put a video up, right? And I done a review on it, and because of Easy the Gimp, gem catcher took the fucking video down because Rick must have said, if you don't take it down, I'm going to strike you. But I've got that video on private. So if any of you want that video, I'm going to put my email address in the side chat. Just email me and I will give you the link to that video. Just because gem catchers took it down, you know, I've actually got it. And yeah, I've done my research, Rick. You said you're going to strike me for this. Yeah, what Rick didn't realize is he was trying to strike me for his content, right? But it was gem catcher's content, so it was third party content, right? And then Rick realized that he couldn't strike me. He had to strike the author and creator of the fucking video, which was gem catcher. And then gem catcher must have been that worried because of Rick and co striking people that within an hour of him saying that, I checked her channel. Well, I'm assuming gem catcher's a woman. It could be a bloke, but let's just say I checked the channel afterwards, just to clarify a point, and it was gone. So, but luckily, while it was up there, I done a stream and reviewed it, and that stream I put on private, I'm actually going to put on public again, because as I said, I've done research on YouTube's code of conduct, and it's third party content, it's fair use, right? Even if he does try and strike me, YouTube might give me a 7-day ban, but when I appeal it, they will just overturn it. Because what YouTube do, they get so many fucking they get so many people reporting people that it's an automated system, right? Now, if someone's innocent and they appeal it, right, then, you know, most of it's done by a computer, and when it asks for your explanation, it picks up keywords and that. And yeah, twice I've had 7-day strikes and I've appealed them and I've won them, right? So, but now I know what I can and can't do. And, you know, because you are an idiot and haven't, you know, clued yourself up on YouTube's rules and regulations, because you've tried to play the system and be a beg, because if you're buying me a coffee, you know, they might just give you a community guideline strike, but I'm hoping they will wipe you out and you got to start again, because you lot just, yeah, you lot are just, I don't know, like just a bunch of, I don't know, yeah, like us lot can do streams, right, and just talk about random stuff and have a laugh, right? You know, sometimes we do talk about you lot to address whatever's gone on, but we move on after that, right? We have a laugh, we talk about random shit, but you lot, the whole stream is just moaning. Like, there's no, like, when's the last time any of you have heard Moon laugh, apart from when she's fucking moaning at somebody? Like, you know, when they're taking a piss out of people, she laughs like fucking, you know, like in films, they're like the villain, like when they have that creepy laugh, like, and she gets pleasure out of misery on other people. But what you lot don't realise is whatever you say or do doesn't make me sad or miserable, right? You lot are just insignificant to me. You know, if you do come out with lies, I will address it and fucking expose you and let everyone see what you're about. But apart from that, my life is good. When I switch off the computer and I do my real life and I live my life offline, right? I don't even dwell on what's happened on YouTube. Like, you know, the only time I think about YouTube is when I'm actually doing a stream, you know, or I'm supporting a fellow friend who's doing a live, you know, like Rapid or Luke. But you lot, I bet even when you lot turn your computers off and you know, you lot are offline, I bet you're still sitting there thinking of what lies you can come up with, what evil fucking narrative you can fucking try and twist. You know, you lot are consumed by it. And Rick, don't you lot think he's 1 second? We've got Simon in the chat. Sorry, in the backstage. I think that Easy's addicted to the internet. Is that you, Si?
Yeah, so most people, yeah.
Sorry, so Simon, do you think, would you agree that
Yep.
Easy has got an internet addiction? If he was banned from the internet, it would really affect his life, even for a week.
He'll agree with anything to be popular. Please like me. Please like me.
There was one day he done 7 streams. Here we go. We got anti-StreamYard, Bubble. You get some weirdos like, let's see who this is. Let's entertain this. Or you're just going to leave a comment in this. Hello?
Muckers.
Hello?
Fuck off.
You got, is that all you can say? Anti-StreamYard. You know what? You can just be banned. See you later.
That was Muckers.
Well,
I can tell you from.
Well, I hope it was, yeah, because just before the person left, I got to click on ban user just in time. Muckers. So whoever it was won't be able to come back on.
I know Matt tuned in fucking 500 milliseconds and half a syllable.
But yeah, fucking. So I take it you ain't seen this stream, no, Si?
I saw a bit of it.
But considering I'm outnumbered, I think that I'm doing all right. And everyone in the side chat that night, it was like,
just
yeah,
for you.
1-0 to us.
Just for you, Chris. Just for you.
It's nearly finished now. Let's just finish this off. But it's fair use. If you know what, guys, don't think you're going to keep banned from here. Think you're just going to try and come in and, derail what I'm doing. That's what it is. They're getting exposed. If you put a claim in, they might they're getting exposed. They don't like it. So they're bringing fake accounts on. So I'm just saying, if I don't know you, you're not coming on. So you can just stay in the back.
Oh, at least these accounts are easy.
Yeah, but you know, if they're going to derail it, this 5 minutes, 3 minutes left is going to fucking turn into fucking half an hour to do. Give me a 7-day ban. But as soon as I appeal it under fair use, the next day they will retract their fucking strike on me.
If some monkey little prick can go on the internet and go, you're a nonce, and then no one's going to clip it and no one's going to reply, it's cloud cuckoo land. More channels than you can shake a shitty stick at.
That's what I mean. Some people, right? Somebody will say something sarcastically, and then people will clip it and turn it, and make it out of context. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't put evidence out there unless we
Yeah.
can see the context that it's being used in.
Don't let yourself get used as a rope, though, Chris, because they will.
But yeah,
But they will.
no, they will try to, but fucking yeah, my attitude to these lot has kind of changed, and I'm just sitting here thinking, why didn't I kind of take this stance months ago? But I got there in the end. But yeah, what was I going to do? What was I going to do?
No,
That's
I
it.
don't know.
That video that Gemcatcher had to take down, right? I've got it, and it's on private, right? But I've read YouTube's code of conduct, and I actually am allowed to play it. So,
Chris, you reviewed yourself speaking, yeah? That's all you reviewed
yeah, I get
yourself
that.
speaking from a third channel, not
Yeah,
from
but
the
some people
original
haven't seen that,
stream.
so
So just
yeah, it was a review of a review of a review. I get it, but
how dare you review your
no,
own
it's
voice?
just I know that
How dare you?
I know that I'm calling them out, right, in my review. But when someone chats shit, right, you just can't help just to fucking pull them up on it. Like, you know, you have to. Even if you've got to say it twice, these lot are thick. Sometimes it takes them 2 times to hear it. Yeah. So what? That's probably was Muckers, right?
It was, yeah.
That's the sort of thing he does.
I could hear it just from the squeak in his nuts.
You must have multiple fucking You must have multiple fake accounts. Yeah, you must have multiple sock accounts. But yeah, I've triggered them enough for them to designate a show over me. So, I was just thinking, yeah, since when has Chris CFC been the topic of today? I must be moving up in the ranks.
It's not always fun, Chris.
Here we go. You see this video here, right? One sec, yeah. This video here is on private, right? I've reviewed YouTube guidelines, and it's now going on public again. So, do your worst. But all I will say is, yeah, fucking, I am going to report you, Gimp, for making money against YouTube's code of conduct. So when you do get a guideline strike or a fucking complete removal, I'm warning you beforehand, it's me. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I will fucking shout it to the world after what you lot have done, taking people's channels, and like Luke can't even go live on his channel because of you lot at the moment. You really think I give a shit? It's fucking war now, all out. But yeah, I'm not even going to review the rest of it. There's only like a couple of minutes left. I wonder if they're still doing their stream about me. They probably are. They sit there for hours, just spewing hate. But what they will do, they will put their video on private afterwards. life
All
up
I,
to.
all I see is a couple of mad menopausal birds that involve themselves in other people's business on the internet, and then go, "Why are you involving yourself in my business?" And you're actually inserting yourself in everyone else's business. No.
And it's like me. She's got a trans daughter, supposedly, and she goes around calling Janet Tranit. Like, she hasn't got a trans daughter. If she did, she wouldn't be making LGBTQ
She ain't a vegan either.
offensive remarks. Like, how
Why?
can you have a trans daughter and call Janet Tranit? Like, that's basically taking a piss out of your trans daughter.
You've got Moon, you've got Mike the Lodger, and you've got Lils.
She thought, yeah, she would say she's got a trans daughter, right? So she can say, look at me, I'm accepting of that community, just to make it. And she's like, oh, I lend people money so people think I'm nice. But then afterwards, when they've paid me back on time, I'll throw it in their face, you know.
Well, I mean, good approach, but she ain't got enough money to.
But her opinion, yeah, changes on whether she likes you or she's fallen out with you. Now,
her
when
opinion,
we were getting on, money was never an issue.
Her opinion means nothing, and everybody knows she's just some cunt troll on the internet. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it's just, me personally, I get a kind of satisfaction out of proving someone's kind of bullshit and making them look a fool doing it. If you're gonna lie, at least make up a lie that's believable. They're so desperate for ammunition, they've got to use things from 2000 to 2001 that don't apply to my life anymore. Or they got to make up lies. Like with them lot, we don't even have to lie or make up things or use old shit. They do so much shit to make themselves look like fools.
Well,
We can just call them. He threatened to kick my door in and smash my face in. Like, easy. Like, I'm not scared of the threat, but the fact that like, it's just laughable. Rick, when you come and smash my door and me in, will you be wearing your Gimp suit? Will you be Rick the Gimp, or will you be Easy, the father to a fantasized kid who gets fucking raped? You're sick, Rick.
26-year-old special needs, which doesn't have any input from his father whatsoever. But
all I will say, right, is when I say that he hasn't got a kid, I'm not backing that up. That's just a personal opinion, right? So don't take that as fact, right? If something's an opinion, I will say it's an opinion. But if I don't say it's an opinion, I've got evidence to back it. No offense, but if I had a kid, I wouldn't be spending all that time online like he does. All that time he spends online, he could be spending that with his kid. Unless the kid doesn't live with him and he only gets
kid's grown man. The kid's a grown man that probably wipes Easy's ass more often than Easy wipes his. He's a dependent, isn't he?
Well, all I will say is, if he has got a kid, I feel sorry for the kid, because that kid has got there's pictures of his kid with his father in a Gimp suit on YouTube.
I guarantee that.
If my dad was online in a Gimp suit, do you know how fucking embarrassed and fucked I would be feeling?
Guarantee that kid has got more nous
I would be
That kid
so
has got
ashamed of
more
my dad.
common sense. The kid has got
Yeah.
more common sense than Ricky has.
But I don't. What possessed him though to like, you know, if I would dress up as a gimp, it would be behind closed doors. What possessed him to do it online all lit?
Can't believe it.
I don't know what you heard about me, but no one's gonna buy you a coffee because you're a motherfucking GIMP. Yeah. Like, you know, what a role model he is as a dad, you know.
He's a Klingon. He's literally always, the best few times I spoke to Easy, he was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in my Facebook group." I was like, "No, I
Oh,
wasn't."
oh, son, I'm
No, I
famous.
wasn't.
Son, I'm famous. I'm on YouTube. I've got 997 subs. Oh,
Hey.
son, my channel's been taken down, son.
Your station. He's like, "Yeah, my station."
Deborah's saying, yeah, Chris really thinks that's easy. So you're telling me that
Yeah,
fucking Gimp thing, yeah, was just made up.
Oh, is the chat stuff going on? Let's have a
Deborah's
look.
saying like that.
Deborah's on it.
That's not him in the Gimp suit. Like, so what?
I mean, I heard it was.
That was just
Prove it,
made up about it.
prove it wasn't, Deborah. I mean, I heard.
You know,
I
unless there's a
I
video
heard
of
it
him
was.
taking off the hat.
I heard it was definitely Ricky Freeman in the Gimp suit. I mean, it's what I was led to believe. Prove me wrong.
It is pretty hard to prove, though. You know, it's like Superman. You know,
If
yeah,
you
Clark
can tell
Kent
me,
and Superman are two different people.
Ricky Freeman is the kind of person that would spend his fucking weekends on his knees next to a urinal with
I
a
can
Gimp
imagine
mask
him,
on.
right? I can imagine him on all fours in tight PVC, and I can imagine a dominatrix, right? Like spanking him and whipping him, and like
No,
he's walking around like a dog, like go on,
the
doggy,
funnel,
good doggy. You know that one of them lot.
the funnel from the urinal is going right to his mouth.
Like how unmasculine is that, right? No offense, right? But if I was in a romantic encounter and the woman was kind of more, you know, not yeah. If the woman was more kind of the man, it would
So,
be very a turn off. You know,
really?
like there's no scenario where the woman is in control. Not that you know I want to control a woman, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like
No.
fucking. But you know, the man is supposed to be the man, like you know, and like yeah, fucking. I bet the woman's like, yeah, easy, do this for me, do that for me, and like,
I bet she ain't.
you know, he probably gets ordered about as well. Like he's one of them men that like a woman would take advantage of, and just for him to say that he's got like a woman, like you know, just because he doesn't want to lose her, he's the sort of person that would, if a woman said to him, you know, fly over to that country and climb Mount Everest and come back, he would. Literally.
Wasn't he flapping around Sammy?
Steve, how you doing, mate? Big up games you love. But yeah,
Gates you love.
he stopped his live stream now. Now he's playing an old stream. He's doing like re-streams. Like he has to be in the limelight constantly. Like
the internet
you know,
wanker. Are we talking about the internet wanker?
we're talking about Easy. Like he's finished his stream,
Yeah, the
now,
internet wanker.
now to get the limelight, he's doing like a restream of one of his previous ones.
As a gay man, can I just say,
Well, it all
that
depends, Simon, if it's going to cause me distress.
masturbating publicly online without turning your microphone down it's like a cardinal. I'd say it was a cardinal sin, but it's like a cardinal.
The moment, when you realise, that you
The
forgot to
moment
turn
you're
your camera
wanking
off.
on, the moment you're
Yeah.
wanking on YouTube,
The minute, you realised, oh shit, I left the camera on, and then that moment of dread comes over you. Like, that's it.
so imagine you've accidentally broadcast yourself masturbating on YouTube once. Would you do it another twice? It's
But it's like, imagine that, right? Getting struck, right? Because you got caught bashing one out, right, on your own panel, and you lost your channel because of yourself as well. Like, how fucking idiotic would that be? Fair enough, if you get struck by someone else, you can't help it, right? But imagine just to get your own channel struck, like. We got HRH King butt plug.
step to me.
He says, Simon Lord, meet me in the park Sunday. Step to me, please. Anyway, guys, have any of you got an update on Sean? Is he still in the cuckoo, one flew above the cuckoo's nest, or is he out again? If any of you know, I'd be appreciative of an update.
Chewing his toes off, wouldn't he? No?
1 second, let me just go back to my YouTube chat. But yeah, I've had a good day, man. The only thing is I deleted my previous stream. I went out to Asda, I left it running, and as I said, Cam and Freedom for Britain were they carried on while I went out. And I don't know why, but it says I deleted it, right? It must have been an accident, because it said the owner of the video has removed his content. So I must have tried to, I don't know, it was an accident anyway, but I really wanted to hear Cam tell Freedom for Britain a new one, and hopefully someone's actually got a recording of the video. Someone always is there to record these streams.
Yep.
There must be people, like, when someone goes live, they're like, I need to get to that record button now. I don't want it, I could miss something good here. Or they record a stream which is completely shit, and they're like, oh, that was a waste of time.
Or you could get 4 messages going, can you record this for me, please? Okay. What is it?
I wonder if, though, Moon the Buffoon and them lot have ever actually played back a previous stream of themselves and actually heard themselves and heard what they say and how people are looking at them, and
I hope so. I'll have to listen to Streams of Me. Moon's a cunt. Yeah. She's horrible, vile, nasty bitch. I listened to about 30 seconds of whatever you reviewed, and she was like, yeah, right. Oh, you know all about it, Chris, don't you? Discord. And it's like, right, you're the kind of dirty nonce cunt that runs around the internet accusing people of child porn. You're a dangerous, nasty, vile bitch. You're endorsed by Michaela on the Vosa and by proxy Ginger Tony Collins, Tommy Robinson.
No, but My only
Helen
problem
Gower,
with them,
all of those people, Danny Roscoe, all of those, and Manny Cinder, all of those people that consider themselves high up the talking chain.
yeah, but Simon, right? To be honest with you, right, I don't really care what happens in
Imagine backing
YouTube
that
rivals.
pair of cunts.
I don't care what
No,
happens in YouTube rivals. Fucking,
it's a bit more
what's
than
it called?
YouTube, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't really care what happens in my rivals' fucking Discord groups. Right? What I don't like is Moon and Jupiter accusing people of something that serious, right? Just because
And
they think it's that person.
accusing, and
You
it
know,
took it.
you know,
It took a second.
First it was Plisco, right?
They
And
don't even think it's that person. It took a second to go, oh, so what do you know about it? You know, oh, it was you. It took about 1, 2, 3.
And then they
seconds.
accused Bops, right? I think they accused quite a few people. And, you know, you should be precise with your words and say, this is not, I haven't got evidence to back this. This is just what I think. But
The only person that announced it to Jupiter was
well
Valerie.
be Plisco, right? It could well be Plisco. I don't know.
No,
but until you got proof of it, whether he said he's going to do it or you think he's done it,
the only person that announced it was Valerie.
Doing it.
She's the only person that announced it, and she gave it to fucking Michaela, and everyone knows.
No, because when I heard her
if you
saying
tell
it,
Michaela something, she'll run all over the internet. She'll tell everyone. Everyone knows that.
But when I heard her saying it was Plisco, the way she was saying it, she actually made me think that she had evidence to back it. But when I found out,
and that's why she's a dirty vile. That's why she's a fucking vile cunt.
I don't care what happens in our Discord groups, but don't accuse people of something of that nature. Even if they could have done it, you don't know they have done it, and it's innocent until proven guilty in this country. If you want to live in the country, you got to follow its rules. And to be honest, I think they done it themselves just to create drama.
Of course they did. Valerie Stroud did it.
You know, Plisco probably
with the candlestick.
Plisco probably did say he would do something like that, and because
Valerie
he said
Stroud did it,
because they said that, they thought if we plan it and fake it, right, because he said that he's going to do it, which he had no intention of. He probably had no intention of doing it. He just said it in the heat of the moment, and they thought they would stitch him up.
No, Val Stroud did it. No doubt, with the candlestick in the bathroom, up her own husband's dead arsehole. Val Stroud did it. She engineered the entire thing. I mean, maybe she did it with Kaylee, I don't know. But there's a weird snitchy kind of Kaylee, Haley, Valerie kind of background circle doing weird shit.
Yeah, have you noticed as well? Kaylee borrowed money off her, right? And she didn't pay it back. But yet, that's quietly disappeared, right? I'm not saying this is fact, right? But, I don't know. I haven't got a problem with Kaylee, right? But I don't know just why she would make a thing out of one person and not highlight someone else. Not that I'm saying Moon, you should be, bringing her up as well. But, Moon is like, oh, she's got a problem with it, but don't do something and then moan afterwards. Do you know what I mean? And then she's saying to me that I shouldn't have even accepted the loan. So what? Why are you coming to me offering me a loan that I shouldn't accept? That's entrapment.
That's exactly what it is. It's honey trap. She's basically some dirty old lady. But
that's what I'm saying. It's just because we don't get on.
Rubbing my knees.
Her opinion's changed. If we were friends, it would not be a problem. But because she's looking for ammunition, now we don't get on. Anything that she didn't mind before, she's going to make into something.
I want to say such bad things, but I won't.
But it's the thing I don't get is people like Lil's Strawberry Atheist, Phil, what's it, Kermit O'Grady. Like I think that they're actually clones of Moon and Jupiter. No one is that thick to defend someone like that to that level.
They're all in the same Discord groups.
Do you know, like when people commit crime, like there's a shill, there's someone that's like part of the team that, like, if someone's selling something, they will attract, and like people will see someone buying something and they'll all come over. Like I think that they're using like Lil's fake accounts so like people can see that they're getting backed, and it just makes people follow suit.
Mike the Lodger, Lils, and Valerie Stroud Moon are all cunts. They're all part of the same package. They're all the mod squad. They've got no interest in right or wrong. They just want to be in charge of the channel. They don't give a fuck, and they're not important. They're
No
just not
offense though, but
important.
what panel members back people to such an extent like that?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
that's just overkill. That's just overkill. Like, you know, it's like a scene out of Titanic. Oh, Valerie, never let go. Oh, Strawberry, I'll never let go. Like, fucking hell. Like,
I was trying to. I left. Irish was like, "Can you explain what you mean?" I left her a comment earlier on. I was like, "What? Why are you defending these cunts?" More or less. And she was like, "Explain to me what you mean, and I'll explain." It's like, well, you're defending cunts. You're defending cunts like Esau. You're defending cunts like Hell. You're defending cunts like Moon. You're defending cunts like Jupiter. I don't get what is going on with fucking Irish. It's like, explain to me how I'm defending cunts. It's like, it would take too long.
yeah, but what happened to Esau and Jupiter? They disappeared, right? Rapid done a stream last night, and Jupiter was up in his side chat. She was saying she's on holiday. No offense, but if I was on holiday, I would leave YouTube at home. Like, you're on holiday and you're stalking Rapid's panel. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know. And Esau, like, he's never disappeared like that. He's in prison, I think.
He has gone away, hasn't he? Yeah. I wonder where he's gone.
Well, he did say something about someone got stabbed with tent pegs one night when he was drunk or something. Apparently he was drunk and he was out camping. You know, I think his camping is different
Like
from
a
my
row
definition
tent.
of camping.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently while he was intoxicated, the next minute it just went mental and someone got stabbed with a fucking tent peg. I don't know the full
The only
ins and outs
thing,
of it. There's a video on YouTube about it.
The only thing that got stabbed was Esau's fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that was
By
stabbed.
Brian's butt plug, yeah.
I doubt that. I don't.
Yeah, Esau's my boy. You know, I ride for Esau. You know,
Yeah, don't tell it.
Esau, he's
Could you not?
he's dream team Esau. Yeah, you know, Esau's my Rottweiler. Don't let me let him loose on you. Like, what the fuck? You think I'm scared because you're gonna set Esau on me? Like, fuck you know.
I love fucking little black boys. Sorry.
Do you know what? I really wish Wasp
He
was
said
here,
in Brian's voice.
you know, I really wish Wasp was here, bros, because he would just be fucking smashing them up right now. And to be honest, I don't think they'd be doing what they're doing now if he was around still. You know, yeah, I've never seen him get into a battle and come out and lose. like I've seen him like up against 10 people, right, and he comes out like, and yeah, he still came out the victor. You know, that's one thing about him, brother. Like he knew how to fucking,
We just,
he knew how to debate, he knew how to fucking drop fucking bombs on people,
you just
and he
handle
knew how to
yourself.
play the game.
I can't pretend I liked Wasp, but at least me and Wasp had that argument ourselves. We dealt with that. We had big arguments in public, and that's fine. But I'm not going to go cry about Wasp and milk.
That's the thing. Not everyone's gonna have the same opinions and views on people, right? I get that, right? But all I'm saying is, yeah, I don't want to go into it too much because that's what they want. But to do something to someone that's like not even around, that's like not
Someone
even
that's not.
if someone's
It's
kind of
pointless.
like if
I
someone's done
mean,
something to you and they put you in a position where they've made you angry and you retaliate, and I get
yeah.
that. But for someone to be off the scene, to
Wasp,
randomly do that,
Wasp,
that's just spite.
Wasp made me absolutely fucking furious. He was a really rude, nasty cunt. I still wouldn't bother to get his channel taken off fucking YouTube after he was dead, because I'm just going to go like, okay, we had an argument, he died, we didn't have a chance to sort it out, and that's done. I can't actually argue with you.
Yeah, of course. The only way they can do it is when he's not about, right? Even if he lost the channel when he was around, the next day he would make a new one, and within 24 hours he would have 3/4 of his subs back. You could take his channel, yeah, but you can never shut him down. The only way they could do it was like that, and that's a scummy move in my book. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going on about it, right? Because that's what they want. I bet fucking they were all bigging up Sean like, oh, well done, and like, fucking no offense, yeah, but if any of them passed away, right? Even though we like to fucking retaliate, none of us would stoop to that level.
I'm not sure, I've got to be honest.
Then again, actually, I'm only speaking for myself.
To be honest, I could stoop to any level. I'm not.
But then again, certain people haven't done things to me that they've done to other people. Like they haven't come from my family what they've done to other people. They haven't took my job like they've done to other people. What they've done to me has stayed on YouTube. But when you actually make it come into people's real lives, that's when it crosses a line for me, I think. If I've got a problem with someone, that's it. I've got a problem with them. I'm not going to start bringing their family members into it. And people do it because they know that's where it's going to hurt people the most.
Yeah, the first thing to do is go for your partner, your mum.
But don't get me wrong, both sides have been guilty of it at times, but, most of the time it's in retaliation. But, yeah, fucking, it's easy to sit here and say, I wouldn't do something. But unless you're in that situation, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you can't think that you would react away until you're in that situation, I guess. So
Yeah, the main. Don't
has there
get.
ever been times where like people have made YouTube become part of your actual real life?
Oh yeah, they're trying to right now. Yeah, and on
I
quite a
think the
serious level.
closest they've got to me into bringing my real life is putting my Facebook out there, but it's public and I didn't care anyway. But that was history, and You know,
There's a
in
reason I use.
retrospect, right? People were only trying to, you know, educate me about Brian, how he was a wrong. And when I did first come to YouTube, I thought it was tit for tat. No one showed any evidence when they made allegations, but when they showed me about Brian and that fucking kid thing, that was the first time I've ever seen evidence, and there's no way I could have stayed.
Do you know what? The police did fuck all until Brian Hill called one of some fucking PC bollock no one at Clacton. He calls a copper a paedophile.
I saw that.
Now we're going to act. It's like, hold on.
But it was funny though, right? Because looking back, what Bernat was saying to me, you're going to see what he's like, and when you do, right,
so
you will come over to us, right, and we will forgive you. And I was like, nah, am I fuck?
I think Clacton Police Station are a bunch
later,
of
right,
cunts.
Brian was exposed, right, and fucking, you know, I'm getting on.
I think
I've left them lot.
Clacton Police Station are a bunch of cunts. They well knew exactly what Brian Hill was doing. Even after I had 4 crime reference numbers put into one, and they decided not to act on it, and the entire reason they didn't act on it in the public interest was because of Bleeding Heart being his mod, and it was shared responsibility. So therefore, maybe Brian Hill wasn't in charge of his own YouTube channel, and that was the entire defense to not actually prosecute him.
Didn't you hear Brian Hill offer a large sum of money for a black person to assault? Whose family was it? It was Ricky Mills' sister who went, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something to do with it. I thought it was his mum, I think.
But you know, and why did he specifically say a black man? What? Because he assumes because it's a black man, a black man's a criminal.
No, because Brian Hill's got fantasies about big black cock.
I put it out there for any black man. Like, why not just anyone? Like, why does it have to be a black man? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
because big cock, Chris. Because Brian Hill is way gayer than I could ever hope to be.
How much money did he offer? $5,000 or something? And he goes, "I will show you the money. It's on the table," but he never showed the money.
25 grand.
Look, like, come on, man. Do you really think, right?
He skanked Chartel.
Someone on the YouTube war is going to pay 25 grand.
He skanked Chartel for the price of a fucking car. Yeah, I'll put 25 grand up for something. I just, it used to make me angry, but now I listen to it and I think, what are you still doing this?
If he has got money, right? It's because he divorced his wife, and
the
wife had money, and because of a divorce, right, he got half of it. Now that's wrong, because he was unfaithful, right, and he's the one that caused the marriage to end, right? What woman's gonna want to stay with a man like that? So the judge should have been like, you know what, you're the one who cheated. You know, you're not getting nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's her money. But, you know, he probably bribed the judge. Like, give me half of it and I'll give you 50 grand.
He's not clever enough to bribe a judge. It's just some mong.
No, he's not clever enough, but he's stupid enough. You know, he could have had a judge that would have, you know, nicked him for contempt of court. But he was lucky and had, like, a judge that was fucking, you know, probably the bent judge. I don't know, but the only way I think he could have come into money is if he got a divorce settlement. Where's he going to get that money from, you know? What was his explanation anyway, how he got all that money, or did he not say?
He's not coming to any money.
So he just said, I've come into money, he didn't mention how.
I've got no idea, but I don't believe the words.
He didn't come into the money through hard work or, you know, or being deserving of it. He come into that money, if he's even got it, I don't think he has. But if he did come into that money, it was through sheer luck and
Oh,
a lapse
maybe
in the
maybe
justice
let
system.
Chris Pitts fuck him up the arse in the shower, but I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Yeah, you know, there was a serious error in the justice system on that day. You know, yeah. No, I don't think he's got money.
Actually, fuck.
And if he has, I give it 2 years. He'll either have snorted it all up his nose or he'll be dead. You know, um, that video Seven did right with Brian in the shower, right? I'm locked in the bathroom, right? The way he was like every now and then going, like like he's just snorted coke, just cracked me up. And the way he got that lady on the phone to bite and stay on the phone that long without hanging up. Like not even the guy on phone jacker can get someone to engage with him for like 25 minutes. Like, yeah, that was good. They hang up on that George Adediguengo after like 2-3 minutes. And that was classic. And when I was playing it, on my channel, right, Brian used to get the hump. He used to text me like, "Stop playing that, Chris, or I'm gonna strike you."
Yeah, fucking cockwomble.
Like when I used to, when I play videos about him or we talk about him, yeah, he sends me like warnings and texts like, don't do this, Chris, or we'll make a stream on you, and I'm like, yeah, do you really think that bothers me? Like maybe when I first joined YouTube, yeah, it probably would have done, but who gives a fuck about a couple of Mongos like making a stream on you and everyone who actually matters to you, knows what I want. Like,
You're dead out here. You'll know when I'm dead because I'll stop fucking talking.
yeah, the amount of times that Brian said, "You're finished out here, you're dead out here," and the amount of times Dan has said, he's got a court case against someone, right? No one's ever finished out here. No one, and Dan's never took anyone to court.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
Dan.
dull.
I spoke to Dan the other day.
Isn't it so
You know what he
boring?
said to me, right? He said,
Isn't it so boring?
I'm gonna see the solicitor in a few months when I can save enough money to pay the fees, right? For him to do a case, it's going to cost him grand, and it's going to take him. He'll be dead before you can even save enough money to take it to court.
Oh, please, God. Yeah.
He actually said to me, "You saving up money, yeah, for a con." He goes, "The first hour's free, and it's like £300 an hour or something."
I mean, personally, I wish they'd all die quicker, but then I am a bit of a cunt.
Do you actually mean that, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an image in my head, right, of a dark shadow pissing over fucking Moon's grave. But anyway, Moon likes to talk about graves. She said she'd like to dig up someone's dead mother and rape them. What a sick thing to say.
Well, she's been hanging around with Esau too long.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, people like Jupiter, right? When I first came to YouTube, I actually respected her, and like she was someone that I kind of looked up to because she had values. What she said she believed in, she proved it and stuck by it. But now everything she said, she stands for. She's backtracked and she's just gone from being. Normally, you go from being hated to liked, right? That's the way you want it to go. But she's done the opposite. She's gone from being respected to being looked at as a fucking buffoon.
The Thing is a cunt. The Thing is
You
a
know,
cunt.
what a fall from grace. And ever since I've seen that
There was no grace.
definitely not. Ever since I've seen that video of her having a fight in Speaker's Corner, I've never looked at her the same again. Trying to play the morality card, and you're having a fight in daylight in Hyde Park. Are you fucking serious? In Hyde Park, in front of hundreds of people, you're having a fight, like, and then you sit there and you want to tell Sean how to live his life, like, you know.
You got a flat in Cambridge. You should
Big
take
up
that,
X.
Sean.
Yeah. Fuck me, 3 o'clock. Where's the time gone? But yeah, I'm not even tired. But I've got a 12 o'clock start. But I'm alright for a little bit if people are sticking around. Either way, Steve, how you been, mate? If you want to jump on, anyone's welcome to. It is an open panel. If any of you want to share your thoughts, you know, normally I would say, you know, let's not go there, let's not bring them up. But now I don't give a fuck. But yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm not going to sit here moaning about them all the time. But if, you know, they're irrelevant to me. But if they do want to make sick accusations, I might ignore them because people know better. But if I'm in a mood where I feel like ripping into them, then yeah, I'll go over there and rep for my people.
Exactly right. Yeah, you're entitled to go. If someone's talking shit about you, you're entitled to go where you want. I think Danny got a bit of shit for getting baited on Jupiter's channel. To be honest, to me, Danny was just going like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, he got a bit of shit for going on Jupiter's channel, but if someone talks about me and I feel like I'm on their channel, I just will. I mean, I'll probably just call them vile fucking words, racial insults.
Listen, Simon, I know what you're capable of. There was a time that we weren't seeing eye to eye, and you had a particular video with a title that I objected to.
I'm quite nasty when I want to be. Yeah.
But yeah, with Danny, right? The last 2 streams I went on his panel, we had a good fucking conversation and a laugh. Like, there's quite a few of us, you know. Yeah, when I'm on Danny's panel, but we have a good fucking chat, and yeah, he's, you know, he has different people on, and there's a lot of things on YouTube that I hear people talking about, and I don't know who they're going on about, and you know, I've been educated quite a bit on certain things. You know, it's so annoying when you hear someone talk about someone. You're like, what the fuck are they going on about?
Yeah.
Hey, Terry Tibbs, big up, mate. Wooden ladders, talk to me. Family cars, luxury cars. Oh, fuck, you know.
I need more alcohol, Chris. Yeah, Gage you love he's a proper annoying little faggot. He's right, like I've got my nose so far up Jupiter's arsehole and now it looks bad, so I'm gonna take my nose out of Jupiter's arsehole and I'm gonna stick it anywhere else where anyone will give me approval. Gage you love you are such a fucking cock.
Every time I hear the word arsehole now, I'm gonna think of muckers. You know, for him to send you a picture of his arse, right? He must want your nose there. You know.
I don't think it's my nose that he wanted there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know, and as I said, right, you know, he could have sent you a dick pic, but to send an arse, that means, well, that gives me the impression he's a receiver. more than another.
He might have got a reply with a dick pic, but anyone that shows me a picture of their ass just gets like, no, bottom. I hate lazy bottoms. At least do the work, bitch. Don't send me a picture of your
Oh,
fucking
1
ass.
second. Big up, Cassie. Let me put the link in for you. How have you been, Cassie? My Canadian sister from another mister. X, big up, mate. Thanks for supporting the channel. You know what? I was supposed to give £50 in a gift card tonight to anyone, but it hasn't happened. I will do it tomorrow because I've been getting super chats and I want to
How are you choosing?
I'm
Is there a
either
raffle?
but that's the thing. I don't know how to draw it, and secondly, a lot of people don't want to reveal their details. And with gift cards, right, you can just send a code, but now they've got barcodes on them and stuff. You know, then again, I think you can send them to people's email address. But
You
you
can
know,
just
if
send
someone,
it.
but I was thinking about maybe promoting a charity as well and helping a charity out. You know, I do this for, you know, conversation, for company, for a laugh. You know, I don't see it as you know, I don't do it to make money from it. You know, the fact that people have supported me, I appreciate it. But you know, I want it to do some good. You know, maybe when I was on the dole, you know, I'd have probably spent it on myself, which I'm well in my rights to do so. You know, when people don't say, "Oh, I'm sending you this. You got to do this." You know, even if I bought weed with it, no one could say
Don't.
nothing. But
I mean,
yeah, fucking let's let Cassie on. Cassie, is that you?
don't
It
accept
is,
nothing
Chris.
of no one.
Sorry,
Cassie,
Si.
no. Don't
Hi,
accept
guys.
that. Hello, love. You're right.
I'm all right. How are you, Simon?
Not drunk enough.
Not drunk enough. Crack open another
What?
bottle.
Have you still got more cans, or are you out, Si?
I've got to go out.
I mean, are you out of booze, or have you still got more stocked up somewhere?
No, I've got to go out.
You know,
Are you at a
like when I
brandy?
drink. Go on, Cassie.
Are you at a brandy, Simon?
No, Captain Morgan's spiced.
Oh, spiced rum.
It's like when I drink, right, I buy cans, right, and then I run out of the alcohol after the off license is shut, and I'm like, I wish I bought a couple more, you know.
It's like the pink wine of spirits. It's not like clear spirits. It's not dark
Yeah.
spirits. It's in the middle. Do you know?
Well, you go into the shop, right? You go into the shop, right? You buy 4 or 5 cans of strong double percent, like the equivalent of 2 cans of Stella, like 8-9% cans of alcohol. You think 4 or 5 is going to be enough at the time, but then when you drunk them, you realise that they weren't enough, and you could have done with another 2 more.
Well, it depends it depends what you're doing. If I'm going out and there's music and
One time, right? Yeah, I went on Uber, right, at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, right, just to fucking. There's an app called Dialer Crate, yeah, and you have to actually buy a whole crate, yeah, or it won't come to you. Just because I wanted like another couple of cans, right, I just bought a whole crate, and yeah, I was stocked up on alcohol for a bit, but yeah, the party's not over till I say it's over. No, I'm joking.
Crate. Even
When it's
I've
a
never done
party, I'm the
that.
first to get there. I'm the last one to leave.
No, I reckon Cassie can party.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button.
There you are.
Yeah, I've pressed the wrong button today. I've deleted a fucking awesome stream that I wanted to catch fucking Cam and what's it called? Freedom for Britain. Like just
Oh
Cam,
yeah,
like you
I
just
heard
know,
a little
right?
bit of
Even
them.
without watching it, yeah. Even though you haven't seen it, you know Cam's gonna win. Like, and it's just the way and the style she does it. Like, I love the way she says "you cunt." Like, yeah, like she actually makes the word "cunt" sound cool. Like, yeah. One sec, Jeeps is on one of the Greek islands. I saw the flags in one of her vids. Yeah,
Lesbos.
yeah. Her and Hector have been saving up for 10 years.
Right. Immediately, I'm seeing something like a Ray Harryhausen Claymore kind of stop motion animation.
Well, they managed to talk about you for about 8 hours today, Chris.
Good day.
That's because they got nothing better to do. Don't you get it? Like, you know, they could get a job and that 8 hours they could be earning money. But, you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, they'd
Cocktails
rather
by
sit, you know, their fucking idea of their day is he probably sits there in his fucking crusty underpants here with no t-shirt on, right? And he's probably got like all food all like around his mouth, and yeah, fucking 8 hours focusing on one person. How sad is that? You know?
Well, I was thinking the way they always say, oh, that's homophobic. Oh, that's homophobic when someone else is talking. And I managed to listen to them say about 17 different homophobic slurs in a 20-minute sentence.
Do you
She's
know what's
loving
funny?
it.
Do you know what's funny, guys?
She's loving it at the moment, especially.
When Esau, right, says Luke's gay, right? Esau's voice, right? When you hear Esau's voice saying it, I just can't stop laughing. When you sound like Esau and you're calling or saying someone else sounds gay, like when you just sound
I'm
like,
being called gay by a black tranny hooker. Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
not that I have a problem with gay people, right? You know, we're in this day and age. Connect your devices, Steve, but Esau, people will respect you more if you just, you know, if you are proud of who you are.
Love the mushroom.
When you like deny who you are, that's when people think if you can't respect yourself, why should we respect you?
The only thing Esau respects is the mushroom.
Like every time I've heard him say it, I just burst out laughing. Oh, Luke, he's gay, like, and I'm like, I just laugh, you know. I don't, you know, when he says Luke sounds gay, like I've never listened to Luke and ever thought he sounds that way. So if I'm hearing something that you know is there and I'm missing it, or you know my gaydar's a bit off, which you know I don't know if I've got a good one or not. Steve, is that you, mate?
Here we go.
Steve,
Luke's not
Yeah,
gay.
it's me, Chris, mate. Yeah.
Hi,
how you
Steve.
doing?
All right, Cassie. Simon, Chris,
Steve.
how you doing?
All
We were
right,
doing good. We
you.
were doing good until you jumped on. No, I'm only joking. You're always welcome, Steve, my man.
Oh, I didn't take that jokingly, mate.
Or you know, that's
All
because you
right,
know.
okay, I will. I will.
That's Steve. Yeah, that's because you know me now, and you know
Yeah,
my
mate.
sense of humour. You know.
So, talking about Luke earlier, Easy took a poll and he said, do you think that Luke will ever lose his virginity on his backside?
When you say
And I'm
Easy
just
took a
like,
poll, when you say easy to compile, could you explain the spelling of the last
Well,
word?
I've got to catch up, right? I'm going to go on mute for a minute.
Stephen, shut up.
No, but listen, I can
I'm
answer
tired
that, right?
Okay.
Before you answer that, for easy to do a poll.
Because I just
That's
heard
because he's so
POLE.
jealous that Luke's on holiday, right? And he's making money on YouTube. Like, every time I see Luke get a super chat, I'm happy for the guy because I like him, yeah, but, you know, they hate it. And, yeah, anything that fucking triggers them. And, you know, it's like, he's probably thinking, oh, like in their heads, they're thinking that we're the villains, and they're like, but they're the villains. How come they're making more money than me? How come I'm not able to use super chats and I've got to fucking be a beg and do a buy me a coffee? You know.
Oh, they think you bought your super chats.
It sucks that they took my channel, the
Chris.
Wankers, when I was.
They think you bought your super chats.
And yeah, of course, because no one could ever send Chris CFC money because they like his shows, because Chris CFC's a mong. But yeah, fucking, he must have been so gutted, right? Because even if he was on 950 subs, that wouldn't have hurt that much to me. But for him to be 3 subs away from that 1,000 mark, like, yeah, that was like quality. Whoever lost him his channel. But he's trying to say that he's still got that channel.
Wow, this, right, Chris, I've got to stop you there, mate. What the fuck? Like, can you make money off this fucking, like, YouTube shit?
Yeah, you can,
Listen,
Steve.
What, a lot of money?
If you look in a YouTube chat, there's a dollar bill sign, right? And people that YouTube have decided to monetize.
Like, no, forget all that shit. Like, Chris, how much money do you make just
that
for
one day
talking or
Luke made
setting
about
up?
1,000.
I put it out there earlier on.
That one day
far,
Luke made about £1,000 in 20 minutes.
In the last 2 weeks.
Whoa, 1,000.
£1,000.
Whoa.
I'm answering, yeah, Steve. In the last 2 weeks, I've made £146.
What, in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Right, so how come Luke's getting like, Cassie, did you say £1,000?
You asked me, Steve.
Yeah, about £1,000.
Right, so how come
he doesn't make that every day? He doesn't make it every day, but the one day he made about £1,000 in 20 minutes, half hour.
Shit. Fucking hell. I didn't realise it was that money.
It's the far right.
Cassie, what's happening to the planet? Cassie,
Jews.
What the fuck is happening?
Antifa, hope not hate, everything.
All I will say, right, is even if Easy was monetized and he could super chat, his community wouldn't financially support him like our side does. Like, I know their fucking side chat and people like Kermit O'Grady, if they exist, and they're not just them cloning themselves, if they're real, they're fucking nasty people that wouldn't put their hands in their pockets. Or what they would do.
Well, no, everyone else is doing it, isn't
Sorry,
they?
what was that, Steve?
I said, no, it don't matter whether they put their hands in their pockets. Right, everyone else is doing it for them.
Right, that they would make fake accounts and they will send money to themselves, yeah, even though YouTube are going to take 30%, just to make it look like they've made something, so people don't think.
Isn't there a law against that? Surely there must be a law against that.
No, there's not. It's called being monetized.
There's only a law against it if you're claiming benefits and you're making. But then again, it's not classed as work.
Well, no, yeah, right. If you're on benefits and you're making £1,000, hang on, Chris, right? If you're on benefits and you're making £1,000 a week, you ain't going to be on benefits, mate. That's called fraud.
What I'm trying to say is the thing with super chats, you could get a grand in 1 week and then the next week get nothing, you know, because it's not a fixed. because it's not a fixed monthly amount. You know, you could make nothing 1 month and need benefits, or you know. But
No way. Are you taking the piss now?
no,
Is
but
it
what
that
I'm trying to say
easy?
is, what I'm trying to say is right, because
Fuck.
yeah, it depends if they look at it as work. But if they don't look at it as work, you can make money, but
It's an income, isn't it?
reach a certain amount of money, like I think it's 16 grand. Once you have more than that, you're not allowed to claim benefits.
It's kind of dirty.
No, you can claim it. You can claim, but they say
If
no.
you've got more than
Right, and it'll be
16
a
grand in your
reduced
bank account, they
amount.
will not give you any
Yeah,
benefits.
right. But you can still claim, Chris. Right, but my grief, you saying, right, people can be on benefits and earn like £1,000 in 1 week, and then stop that earning
Well, I
and
don't
claim
know. I've
benefits.
never
We'll
been in that
carry on claiming the
situation.
benefits.
Listen,
See,
I'm not
that
that
is
clued up, right?
wrong.
I'm not that clued up on the benefit system, and me and Luke have jobs, so you know.
Right, yeah, that just seems wrong to me.
You know,
But
one
that's
thing
what
I've
I'm saying. I
noticed.
need to look up, right? I need to look up, right? Does any money you make on YouTube have to be tax deductible?
Yes, it does. Any income at all. Yeah. It doesn't take much money to make people argue.
So what? I've got a job in a pub, right? So supposing I made just a random number. Supposing I made 5 grand off YouTube in a year.
Yeah.
I've got a voluntary say to the tax people, I've made this separately from my job, and it gets taxed as well. Yeah.
No, I'm really confused now. Right,
Because
you can go into a job.
these are classed as donations, and I don't know if donations are taxable.
We're talking donations now.
Super chats are
That's what they are,
donations, mate.
Steve. They're donations.
They're
What the
gifts.
fuck?
It's super chats ain't classed as work because no one has to pay you money.
Shit.
You could do streams and make nothing.
No, because if you monetize your channel, the money is derived from advertising. Therefore, it's earned money. Therefore,
we've got 1,000 subs yet, so we can't advertise.
I couldn't say about Canada, but
and
definitely.
even if you get to 1,000 subs, Simon, and you can put ads, right? From 1,000 subs, you're gonna make nothing through ad revenue. That's
No, you make nothing until you've got a couple of million subs.
It's not even about the subs; it's about the views. Someone could have 1 million subs and only get 100 views. Subs count first to monetize.
No, it's about the money, Chris. Chris, right, forget about the numbers and how many numbers you need, right, all these, but you're getting paid, or people are getting paid. Just sit here and talk like I am now. Where do I sign up?
Well, you got to get a channel. You got to get people to follow your channel.
It will take you
You got to have
over 6
content.
months to a year. People think, right, you can just start a channel and start making money. It takes, for me to get to this point, it's took like a year to get to this amount of subs. Like, you got to put the work in to be able to.
What work, Chris? What work? What work are you putting in?
Content. He goes live all the time.
Yeah. Oh man, Cassie, it's just like speaking to people, isn't it? Right. Oh man. Right. Oh shit, me. I don't know how to.
Do you know what would be quality, right? If one day, right, I'm doing a shift, right, and I hear Esau's voice saying,
hang on, Chris.
Can I have a champagne cocktail, right? And I turn around, right, and he realizes it's me because he's seen me on YouTube, yeah, and he's like, does he recognize my voice, right? And then when he hears me say, hello, Esau, yeah, that look, and then he sees me get my camera out, yeah, like that, yeah. But he's trying to say that wasn't him. Yeah, that was on Rapids, right? That was him, right? He's saying that it was the way that
But
guy
you see,
reacted.
Steve, like Luke puts a lot of work into his content. He writes
Yeah,
songs. He goes
definitely.
live all the
Luke,
time. He has
yeah,
the
right.
content.
Right, okay. Right, Cass, okay. I'm trying to get a grip of it. I don't
Guys,
know,
talking
right?
about
When you go out of work, you sort of like graft. And I've never been sort of like a computer person, so all my work is sort of like physical, sort of like But to sit, I don't know, sit in a chair and earn money like that.
yeah.
That is well, it's so easy, isn't it? By the sounds of it.
It's easy, but it's
Guys,
not
here we
easy.
go.
What, sitting,
Right, here we
speaking
go.
to people?
Guys, I'm going to play a video for you.
Oh no, don't, Chris. Come on. Fuck's sakes.
Like, you know,
No.
me, right? I can do the videos, right? I can do the videos, but I don't know how to edit them. Like you see, I got a £5 super chat from someone I don't know. Smiler Lewis, big up. You look new to the show. Thanks for supporting the cause. But with me, I can make the content.
Big up
Right, but
side chat will get you stuck,
I
Chris.
can't do the visuals. I can't do the visuals. One sec.
I'll be in the
Big
fridge.
up side chat, Chris. We'll get you next. Right, is the side chat in danger now? No, the side chat. Are they in danger? Well, it says big up side, get you next. Well, it says we'll get you next.
Yeah, we'll get to you next.
Well,
meaning,
like, are they going to come after him with a machete? Are they going to chase them with a machete?
You've asked me a question. Let me answer. It means I
Yeah, all right, Chris.
And I will get.
Okay, all right.
Steve, mate. Like, you really think I'm going to put out a machete on the side chat?
Oh, I don't know.
In there from X, big up. See?
Everything's possible.
Rick, that's 15 quid, yeah? Not that I care about the money, but on our last 2 encounters, he brought it up like it hurts him. So thank you, X, and thank you. I need to give you a lot of spanners, but here's just a couple of impressions of a few people. I think you have heard them. I played earlier, but there's new people around.
Yeah, I've done the coke for 30 years. I will snort up any dealer's coke. I will fuck up any man up the arse without Vaseline. Yeah, but my name is Rick. Easy. I'm sorry I'm wearing my Gimp suit today. I couldn't be bothered to get changed. I think it's all right to call 5-year-old girls tasty. You know, they are quite tasty, aren't they? Yeah. My name's Easy, and I think that's acceptable behaviour. Oh, yeah.
Does
I'm
he
going to
really
come
have
on
a Gimp
YouTube
suit?
today, and I'm just going to have a little bit of a moan. You know, whose life can I intervene in today? Who can I offer to lend money to today? I might hit up Chris CFC. Yeah, fucking. I think you know who each one of those were. But yeah, you lot are scumbag cunts, and you deserve everything you get.
All right, with regards to the Gimp suit, right, I thought it was 100% legit, but Deborah's saying Chris really believes it like it was a prank. So I don't know, but it's the sort of thing I could see him doing. But you know, it might have just been a prank, and you know, I've took it for fact. But yeah, it's a good thing to go with anyway. You know, I can see him as a Gimp, so I don't know what you heard about Rick, because you can't get a cup of coffee out of him. He's gonna try and beg some money. He's a motherfucking GIMP. Rick the Gimp, fuck, you know. Just when you think you've heard it all, like.
Chris, was that a Chelsea song from the stands?
No, the buffoon, no. That was a 50 Cent
Alright.
song. I don't know what you
A
heard
what?
about me. Because if you can't get $1 out of me, I'm gonna let you bird you can't see. Because I'm a motherfucking PIMP. That's like 50 Cent. I don't know if you're into hip hop gangster rap, but yeah.
No, not really, no.
That was a kind of rendition of a 50 Cent tune.
Alright. Right, you learn everything every day, don't you?
You know, you could literally change the words to any song, like "Kill YouTube, make it a safer place for me and for you and the entire YouTube community. There are people doxing
Didn't Elvis
and
Presley
putting
though?
kids
Didn't
pics on
Elvis Presley
Pornhub."
change the Chris, didn't Elvis Presley change this type of music?
Elvis
I
Presley was a
never like.
pedophile.
Well, yeah, that's on one side. Was that Cassie?
He was a pedophile.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. When he met Priscilla, she was 14 and he was 25.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was young, wasn't she? Shit, yeah, I just
Yeah.
remember that. Alright, yeah, wrong example then. Alright, let's think of someone else.
Back in the day,
Right,
Jerry
we
Lee
didn't see
Lewis.
it as
Jerry Lee Lewis was a pedophile.
Jen Denver. What about Don Denver?
John Denver.
Yeah, can we sing a song? Yeah, John Denver. Let's sing a song that he sang.
Swim, baby, step on.
Oh, that was
has
Elvis
entered the
again.
building.
Oh my lord. Right.
Do you know what?
Okay, we're getting away from the paedophile. Right, okay.
Take
what about
me
David Bowie?
home to the place where I belong.
Where I belong.
West Virginia.
West Virginia, Mountain High.
Take me
West
home.
Virginia.
Country
Where I belong.
road.
Yeah, Cassie, you know, don't you? And you're Canadian, and you know about West Virginia.
Yeah.
You know, for Elvis, being the king of rock, right? Considering the only song I know that he's done is "My Blue Suede Shoes," right? Fucking, it's pretty sad that my generation don't really know much about Elvis. You know, the Beatles were around at the same time, but I think because the Beatles were English, you know, they're more
Are they English? They come from Liverpool.
John Lennon
Right.
was,
So are they really English?
They named Liverpool's airport, right? John Lennon Airport, after one of the Beatles.
Mm.
That is right, isn't it? Well, it's named after
Yeah, John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Yeah, it is. You're right, Chris. I think it's shut down now.
Yes. You can have directions
It's shut down.
to John Lennon Airport, Meese. Yeah, Meese. I'm trying to get to John Lennon Airport, Meese. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Thank you so much, Meese. That's fucking disgusting. That fucking Moon the buffoon. She's fucking disgusting. I like this guy.
Chris, how do you do that? How the fuck do you do that? Well, just go from one accent to the another. Oh, you're not a wee jock?
Yeah,
Chris, come
I'm
on.
a wee jock doesn't mean I'm a sweaty sock.
Ah, see, that's
no.
Can you go north? Can you go north, fucking Scottish?
I can do Irish, like. Are you fucking taking the piss out of me, you cunt? I will punch you in the face 3 times. You fucking prick cunt. You know, certain accents I can do, certain accents I can't. You know,
can you do Zimbabwe?
Well, right? It depends on how many drinks I've had in the night. Normally, the more I've
Do
had to drink, the
Zimbabwe.
better my impressions are.
Right, I think you've got right the UK sus and a little bit of the Irish one. I don't know about your Northern Irish. What's that like?
Not as good, to be honest.
What, a Southern Irish?
I gotta cover the fucking boxes, mate. You know what I mean, mate? No, you know what? Northern
That's
Ireland.
more Liverpool, isn't it, again?
No, Dublin, yeah. I don't know. Dublin is my favourite Irish accent out of Northern and Southern. You know, but yeah, it's a shame, yeah, that fucking Ostrich ain't here, bruv, because he loves doing impressions of Brian Earl and that. You know,
Yeah, he's alright, isn't he?
I will fuck up any man. I've done the doors for 30 years. I'll poke your eyes out with pencils and film you. Yeah, fuck you know. Brian became famous just from that fucking speech. Hey Simon, have you seen that video, yeah, from Stealth the Crow, right, where he turned that Simon's I Done the Doors into a music track? Alright, here we go. I know that he said that I can use his content, right? Here we go. If you don't want to laugh, here we go. Because I'm in the mood for a laugh, right? And anytime I can have a laugh at someone else's expense, if I don't like them, then yeah, I'm down for that. Here we go. It's called Any Man. It's called Any Man. Brian Hull goes back to that old school. Alright, 1 second. Let me make sure this is shared. Add to the stream. Come on, don't do this to me now.
I've done the doors for 30 years. I've done the doors. I've done the doors. I've done the doors for 30 years.
Here we go. Get your glow sticks out, lads.
Oh, fuck any man. I'm afraid of no man. I go fuckeries down the street. I go fuckeries down road. Because I'm a side by side and up and underweighted. Any man want to big up in chest? Big up in chest. There's my address. Come step to me. Oh, come, white man will do old school to you. White man will do old school. White man will do old school. I'm afraid of no man. I go fuckeries down the street. I go fuckeries down road. Any man want to come fuck with me?
Yes, mate.
Because I'm a side by side and up and
Yes, who wants to party? There's my address. I just give them up online.
Okay, that's enough, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Okay, you get the idea, right? But yeah, he's famous now. If that was released,
he's been famous for years, mate.
For the summer of 2000.
No, he's been famous for years, Chris. He's been.
The side chat like that, man. There's a lot of laughing emojis.
He got himself in the papers. Did you know about that?
Yeah, when he stole from the kids' charity box.
Yeah,
he's well famous, mate.
Yeah,
well, around here he is.
More famous, yeah, for saying I done the doors for 30 years. I'll fuck up any man. Then he's famous for robbing the fucking kids, which is sick.
Yeah, and he lives in Colchester, doesn't he?
They still let Brian on their panel, like they're giving him a free pass for robbing kids.
I think he moved now, Steve.
Oh, is he not in Colchester no more? Cassie,
I think he moved.
All right, okay. I didn't know that.
His wife left him, took the kids, because he's been sleeping around, and like let's be real. You know, soon any woman that's with him is gonna smarten up. And if any woman is stupid enough to marry him, after a year or two, they'll be like, "What the fuck have I done?" Like, yeah,
Yeah. Chris, right, you do realise Colchester is an army garrison town.
bruv, there's army barracks
Right,
in
so
fucking
word
in
would have
most
got out.
areas.
Word would have got out. Hang on, Chris. Word would have got out that Brian L., who lives in Colchester, with the squaddies, I mean. Word would
Yeah,
have got out, mate.
yeah, but you know, if he was, you know, there's a difference. Like, fair enough, he robbed from kids, which is despicable. But you know,
Yeah.
army people, right? They believe in justice. Maybe if he was a paedophile, then maybe they would. But you know, I don't know. But then again, Brian did go to prison for it, and I think he done 12 months. I think so. By the time he'd come out of prison, a lot of people would have forgot about it. You know, and he probably moved to a different area when he'd come out of prison as well.
Well, I don't know. It's 35 years later and people are still talking about it. So,
What, he done it 35 years ago, Cassie?
yeah,
Well,
did it when he was
to be
17.
honest, he was 17.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what, right? You lot might think I'm a cunt for saying this. As much as I hate the guy, he was 17 years of age. People make a lot of mistakes at that age, and I do believe that people can be redeemed. But because Brian has shown no redemption, and he's been a cunt online up to this day, I don't think he has earned the right for redemption. So I still think had he changed
Redemption.
his ways
Cass,
and
Cass,
learned from it, then maybe I could have like forgiven him for it. But because he's still a wanker, yeah, I don't
Chris, hang
expect
on.
redemption.
Chris, can I talk just for a minute?
No, you
Right.
can't. You
Cassie,
can come. You're allowed on my panel, but you're not allowed to speak. I'm only joking, Steve. Fuck
okay,
off.
no worries then. All right, I'll just crack on then with it. Right,
Yeah, go on. No,
Cassie,
so
right? Yeah, what you're talking about, he had a make pretend pistol in a car and he robbed petrol stations, I think. I'm not talking about that, right? He's in his 40s when he
no,
robbed the
we're talking
children.
about right when he had work for a handicapped kids home that they
It
hired
wasn't a
him to
home,
do.
Chris.
The
Chris,
children's
Chris,
home hired
Chris,
him to do manual
Chris,
labour. He took the money and didn't
Chris,
pay. Yeah, go on.
Chris, it wasn't handicapped people, children, right? It was
Listen, I read the
children.
news
No,
article. I've
Chris,
seen
are
the
you going to let
evidence.
me finish? Chris, let me finish, right? It wasn't handicapped children. It was children that were on their last legs and that they were dying,
They were
right?
terminally
That,
ill.
yeah,
Okay,
right. And
well
it was
that
a
makes it even
hospice, right, Chris? It
that
was a
makes it even
hospice.
worse. That makes it even worse, then, doesn't it?
Right. So where do you get your information from?
Well, I just read an article. Someone,
What
you
article?
know, when this was going around, right at the start when I joined YouTube,
Oh,
someone showed me an article and it said he robbed some kind of kids that were, you know, the kids were like uh
dying.
yeah,
Did they say dying?
the kids had some
Yeah,
issue
did they say
basically.
dying?
Do you know what?
If you read it,
It,
did it say dying?
It probably said
they said
terminally
dying, right?
ill.
And if you said they were dying, right, then that must have been it, right? But because it was so long ago, and I've heard people say handicapped,
It's not that long ago. What
maybe
you
I
on
mixed it
about?
up, right?
It's
But
not
I did.
that long ago, Chris. I remember it. So it's not that
Well,
long
I can
ago,
Google it.
mate.
I can Google it and bring it up, and yeah, let me
35
Google it.
years
Well,
One
ago,
yeah,
second.
do
Steve.
it then.
Steve,
No,
it's 35 years ago.
35 years.
Yeah.
Are you? Fuck.
I don't know if it's going to be under
He
Brian
was
Cooper or Brian
17 when
Noel.
he did it.
No, that's when he was robbing petrol stations. Right, that's nothing to do with the children that he robbed. That's a different thing.
Oh, that was about
It
the flooring
is.
in the hospital, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
And
what
his
I'm talking
mother had
about.
to
Yeah,
pay it back. His mother had to pay it back. Oh yeah.
Right.
Right, it's not under Brian Cooper, it must be under Hull. Because he calls himself Hull, yet he's got an account with his name.
Just look in the
Conman,
Cambridge Evening News. Like Chris.
Here we go, 1 second, let me show you this. This is the article, right? I'll tell you exactly what it is. Conman who stole almost £1,000. Tell me if you can see it on the screen. Wait a sec. It's loading up. A conman stole almost 100,000. What a fuck's sake. Families of seriously ill children. So, yeah, they were seriously ill children.
They were dying
Brian Hull had been
children.
paid to carry out maintenance work on Acorn House. But he never returned to do the work and pocketed the cash to pay his own bills, Cambridge magistrates were told. Hull, 39. He was 39, Cassie, of Mount Pleasant Road, Weesbeck, admitted
That's when he
stealing
did the flooring.
£960 from Chad between September
He was
2008
filling up gas
and March
stations. He was
14th.
17.
Presiding magistrates Mary Duff told Hull this was a particularly unpleasant crime. Last month, Hull told working at the unit as he vowed to repay the cash, but he never paid it back. But yeah,
His mother had to pay that back.
Yeah, she did, Cassie. She did.
And
He didn't. He
was
didn't do
39
nothing.
when he was convicted. It happened in 2008. But he said that he would bow it back, but apparently he hasn't.
Chris, you're breaking up. Say that again.
But I think the courts made him have to pay £5 a week. Yeah, it's all there in black and white on the screen.
His mother paid it, I think. That's what I heard. Chris is gone now, yeah?
He'll come back.
Yeah, okay. You're right, Cassie.
Steve, it was my birthday 2 weeks ago.
Your birthday, Cassie.
2 weeks ago it was, yeah.
How old were you, if you don't
I'm
mind me
48
asking?
now.
48?
Yeah.
Did you do anything special?
I went out for dinner with my children and my granddaughter.
Yeah, sorry guys, I bugged out for a sec. Big up though, guys.
Chris, right, Cassie was just chatting me up.
Okay, I leave the panel for 10 seconds, right? And you know, now we've got to compete for Cassie's heart.
I changed my profile picture. Nobody even noticed.
All right.
That's the same one, Cassie.
No, it's a different one.
Is it really?
Well, you know.
It must have been the one that I've seen for ages.
No, this is a new
What's
one.
different?
What's
different, Cassie, right? You got the brown hazelnut coloured hair.
Well, it's parted on a different side, and it's
Oh,
straight.
no. Oh, right, that's what confused me. Yeah, it's your fringe. Your fringe, yeah. It's back to front this time. Sorry, Cassie, I should have noticed.
Well, you know, I've seen that MTV program fucking Catfish, mate. And until someone comes on a fucking, until someone comes on a fucking, what's it called? What's the iPhone fucking video calls called again? Yeah. And so unless someone comes on a fucking live fucking video chat. No, I'm only joking. Like, I believe you who
I
you say
can
you are,
assure you
Cassie,
that's
but
me, Chris.
no, I believe you, Cassie. You never give me any reason to doubt what you said. You know, if it was bleeding heart, you had a picture of someone as attractive as you, I'd probably doubt her. You know, like,
Well,
but
Moon said
when
I'm
someone
71
hasn't
years
lied to
old.
you, when
Moon said
someone
I'm
has always been
71 years
honest,
old.
yeah. But when someone has always been honest,
71.
you don't have a reason
Yeah,
to doubt them.
Moon said I was 71 years old. I'm quite
That's a
elderly, they said.
pinpoint.
But yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
that's a
Cassie, right?
pinpoint
Just
number,
because
though,
Moon
isn't
says it,
it?
right, it must be true.
71. Why not just
Yeah.
70?
You know
Like
what I mean? But the funny
71.
thing is, right, just because Moon said it, it has to be true. You know what I mean? Moon would never lie, would
Yeah,
she?
but she pays
I'm
attention to
being
detail,
sarcastic.
Chris.
Well, she knew
Chris,
it was
right?
my
Moon is
birthday because
paying
I came on
attention.
Christmas. I came on Christmas the day of my birthday, so they were reviewing that. She said, "Oh, and it was Cassie's birthday, so she must be 71 now instead of 70." They think I'm
Yeah.
an old lady.
Oh,
No, they
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 done the
don't, right? They were
maths.
just saying that, Cassie, right? Just like, just to be poisonous, right? They know you're not
But
71,
they were good at
right?
maths,
But they
Chris.
didn't say
They
it
were good
right
at
as
maths.
fact, right? They just said it as like, let's just take a piss out of someone from that side. You know, they were hoping that you would respond to it, like, but you didn't, and
Full Moon says,
yeah.
and then she takes these pictures of these young, pretty girls and puts them up as her own. And I'm like, that's me. It's not pictures of other girls. It's actually me. That's me.
What? What was that, Cassie? Like, Moon has put pictures up saying that
Well, do you
it's
know what I should
her,
do?
Moon,
Do you know what I
when
Moon said
should
it's
do,
I
right? You
put
know,
you.
Moon, hey, listen,
Moon
you know
said I
Moon's
put
pictures,
pictures
right?
up of pretty girls
Wait,
and use
you
them
know
as
Moon,
my
wait,
own.
look at this, guys, you're gonna love this. You
Right.
know Moon's
Sorry,
picture she's
Cassie.
got,
Right.
you know, Moon, 160, you know Moon's
Uh,
picture she's got as her avatar, right? I'm gonna run them through Google and I'm gonna do a reverse image search. And if somebody's got a Facebook profile with her picture, it will come up, right? And I guarantee you the picture she's using ain't even her. So 1 second. But the only
Don't
thing
do this
is,
on live cameras. Don't
no, I'm not
reverse
gonna.
Google
I'm
search
not
me,
gonna
Chris.
because I'm not doing you. I'm doing Moon.
Oh,
But the only thing is, I'm not gonna unless it comes back as her. I'm not gonna do it live because if it's someone else's pictures, right? Then use it if it
yeah,
comes back as it's someone else.
you can't be
You
doing
know,
that, Chris.
that's what I'm saying. Like I can do it off the live stream, but if in case it comes back as someone else who's innocent, but if it comes back as her, then I can just say yeah. But what's her fucking channel called? Is it still called Room something?
isn't it called Teddy?
Yeah, that's the thing. She's called Teddy, but last time I thought her channel was called Room 33. I'll check both of them. I will track you down. We got Detective CFC on the case. Do you know what? All these tactics I'm using now, right? I have learnt from watching the MTV show. You know, it's not just just words you can search in a YouTube, in a Google, right? You can reverse image search pictures, but I've never done it before. I've never had a reason to, but imagine that, like, yeah, imagine someone like, yeah, like, has found out, like, yeah, if it comes back that it's someone else, right? People are gonna think still someone's pictures, right? You gotta look like in real life proper fucked up. Here we go.
That's why I don't use my real name. I don't use my real name on here. I don't use my real name on Facebook. I don't use my real name anywhere.
Cassie,
That's the thing.
you're
You
not.
don't need to
You're
use your
not
real name.
Cassie.
No, that's my YouTube name.
Oh, Cassie.
Guys, if any of you know
Oh.
what Moon's channel is called, right, if you can stick it in the side chat, I'd appreciate that. Because I've unsubbed from that ages ago. I don't know if it's still room 33 or what. But yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to use your real name the minute you use a picture. If it's a private picture, you know, it's okay. But if it's a picture you use from social media, some people can still find out. But you know, a lot of the time, it doesn't find you unless you're like popular. But there's bare room 33s. I don't know what a fucking avatar picture is, man.
Chris, I'm heartbroken now.
Why are you heartbroken, mate?
I thought Cassie was her real name.
No,
And
it's not.
anymore.
You're not supposed to use your real name. They tell you not to use your real name. You're supposed to keep yourself anonymous.
See, I defied all that. I defied it, Cass. Right, I put my real name out there.
Well, Steve, that means you're Steve.
Yeah, Cassie.
Guys,
You're not an Ivan, are you? Cassie, don't tell me you're a David or an Ivan.
No, I'm a girl.
What do you mean? Like, are you even asking what her fucking sex is? How can that voice be a man?
No, I asked what her sex was. I asked what, like, if she was a David or an Ivan. Don't you think you can get women called David anymore?
No.
Or Ivan, even.
David
of course you
and Ivan
can.
associate with a bloke.
Have you guys heard
See,
of the
you're
city
sexist now.
Have you guys heard of the city of Toronto in Canada? Toronto?
Yeah.
So this was back in the days when this is back in the days when you could fill out a job application and they asked you what sex you were. And so
What do you reckon she put, Chris?
What? I can't find their channel, but big up.
Well, no, it could be a question mark. I'll go for question mark. Cassie, did you put a question mark in the box?
I think you've lost Cassie, man.
Oh, is Cassie gone?
No. If I had to guess, I would say Cassie's a straight woman. But wherever anyone is, it doesn't bother me. But anyway, big up Mr. England in the house. Love, hate, Glazers. Are you lot just waking up, or have you lot got insomnia tonight? I just think, yeah, I'm just gonna stay awake because I'm the sort of person, right? If I just have like 4 or 5 hours sleep, I feel more tired than just staying awake. Okay, Mr. England, Chris CFC, you cunt. You cunt. How you doing, Mr. England? I haven't seen Banter do any lives recently, man. He's either doing them and I'm not being notified, but I'm subbed to his channel. Does he still do lives, Mr. England, pal? Oh, okay, thanks. Let me search for that. There's always someone who is clued up and is at the 306 subscribers. Okay, here we go. And she's online as well. That's the thing. She's using a picture now that she hasn't used before. I'm gonna have to find. Yeah, fucking. She does streams now with with. Here we go.
What have I missed?
Simon, I thought you died.
Simon. Simon, yeah. Have you ever reversed image searched anyone on Google before?
Not anyone, but I have researched pictures on reverse search. Yeah.
Because I've got a stream, and I want to reverse image search someone's picture on it from the dark side, but it's a StreamYard. It's from a StreamYard screen. How do I solo out someone's avatar?
It's probably all tiny, isn't it? Make it big.
Because I've got a feeling, right? Moon ain't who she says she is. And I've got a feeling if I was to reverse image search her images, they'll come back as someone innocent.
Have you heard her singing? It's glorious. Have you heard her singing? Have you heard Moon's band? No. Really?
No, I ain't heard her sing.
Have you not heard her singing with a Norwegian death metal band?
You're taking the piss, right?
No, I'm not. Well, I say Norwegian.
I can imagine her like doing death metal, like, you fucking evil cunts, fuck off.
I'll find it for you.
666.
Yeah. I'm gonna smash up your grave. Yeah.
Not even heavy metal, like death metal. Valerie, fuck that, man. I can't even put up with her fucking normal voice, let alone her fucking singing.
To be fair, she's doing a Bjork over it.
Big up Freedom for Britain, yeah. Listen, right, that stream that you done earlier, right, with Cam, I missed, yeah, because I was at Asda, but I beg you jump on and fill me in on what happened when I left the stream. Like, because before I left, you was having an argument about Ireland, and she was saying that, you know, you're European and all that, and she was calling you a cunt. Simon probably nipped out to the corner shop, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Shut up.
I live in London, right, yeah? There's no fucking corner shops open for me.
Really?
There is some 24-hour shops, yeah, but they're like, you have to drive to them, and when you've been drinking, yeah, you can't drink and drive. Like, there's a couple in each area that are 24 hours. You can use Uber Eats and stuff like that to get alcohol delivered 24/7 as well. But you have to spend over like 20 quid or something, I think. You can't get a word in with Cam. Mike goes quiet when someone else speaks. That must be a frustrating debate then. Oh, fucking hell, 4 o'clock. Where's the time gone? That's the thing, I'm not even tired, man, and there's still 60 people in the house at 4 o'clock in the morning, like. And there's been quite a few new faces. Big up the super chats. The big bad Richo, what you saying, pal? Banter Lion. Yeah, when I went on Rick's the other day, they wouldn't even let Banter Lion on. As soon as he tried to jump in, they kicked him out. Like, they were like, yeah, we want Chris singled out on his own. Yeah, we don't want Banter Lion backing him up. You know, that's what they want to do. They want to try and segregate, and they want to have the numbers. But yeah, I still fucking stood my ground and fucking, told them what I felt of them. And I actually felt good, being honest for once. Moon the buffoon, Rick the prick.
So, what are you going to learn from this, Chris? Other than don't get too personally involved with weirdos online you don't know.
What am I going to learn? Yeah. Don't mess with Chris. Don't mess with Chris CFC, because he can be a cunt too.
What? No, I'm asking you
what I've learned. Yeah, right. On a serious level, right? Some people are beyond help. Some people are beyond fucking redemption, and them lot have proved that with their actions and their words. And as far as I'm concerned, if I have nothing to do with them, then that's a good thing. But if they do fucking overstep the mark, I will not hesitate to stand by and back my people and fucking.
No, just back yourself. Don't back your people. Just back yourself. But the other day, when she was going, so you must know about Discord pedogate, you didn't shout. You didn't turn around and go, "Fuck off, you slag," like I would. You actually stayed quite calm. I kind of thought you did quite well. You were quite calm in the face of absolute evil.
No offense though, but over the last 6 months, right, it's been fucking Discord gate that, right? Even people like, I never even heard of Discord until fucking this shit came out. I just about got the hang of Telegram. Like, I downloaded Telegram. I think I used it once, and then never went back to it. A couple of times, people have phoned me up on it, and I changed the settings so people can't phone me up, because I had Fat Dan phoning me up on a couple of streams when we were talking about him, and I'm like, yeah, I've got to put it on private. I don't want Fat Dan phoning me all hours of the day. Like, first of all, when it said Daniel Sullivan, I was thinking, how the fuck did he get my number? But then I realised it's Telegram, right?
Yeah.
But Telegram's still done by phone number, isn't it? It is. But
You have to.
They can't see your phone number. Right?
I've literally never left. I've sent a couple of private messages. I've never posted in a group. I've never actually spoken to someone by voice on Telegram. Or let alone voice note. It's way too hard. Way too fiddly. Just can't be asked.
It's like I can't keep up with them. Like, there was like Facebook, then fucking Twitter, then Instagram, then Snapchat. Like, what the fuck?
Before Facebook,
there was full-time job. Before Facebook, full-time job trying to fucking stay ahead of each one.
Do you remember MySpace and Friends United? No, sorry.
MySpace was original. That was the original one, yeah.
And Friends Reunited.
I don't remember Friends Reunited, but MySpace, yeah, I definitely remember that. A lot of fucking singers became famous by putting their stuff on MySpace. Chris, let me see the side chat. Chris, you got a booty calls from Fat Dan. Yeah, the size of his ass, you could call him booty calls.
Oh, well, where's fucking Cassie gone?
We got Morning Apple. Is Apple Charlotte in the house? Princess Angela. Big up. There's loads of new people. Like as what's her name? Marjorie would say in Fat Fighters, we've got a new face. We got a new face.
Dust. Anyone wants some lovely dust?
Yeah, dust. Yeah. You can eat, instead of having ice cream, you can eat some ice. And then, like, it was someone's birthday, yeah, or something, right? And she confiscates the cake, right? And then you see her fate. And then one time, yeah, she hides behind the fucking board, right? And you see her, like, eating cocktail sausages and all that shit. Even though, yeah, that Fat Fighters and Little Britain's repetitive, with the same characters doing the same things, like yeah, but no, but, and I want that one. It's still
That's
funny,
after
man.
joking. That's after
Yeah.
joking. It ingrains it, so you.
What I do like though is what's it called? The Catherine Tate show. I like that, Derek.
Catherine, how very dare you?
Yeah, who did media gay did knows. And you see the one where Derek's in the toilet, right? And he goes, unleash the monster, cruising for fun, unleash the monster, how very dare you. Like, yeah, he's in the toilet, and then when he leaves the toilet, right, that guy that Derek's always with, yeah, he always looks camp, right, and this time, right, he was in chains and all that, and the time they went to Spain, and oh yeah, fuck me.
Me dear, gay dear, no dear, how? Oh yeah, I can't do it.
Who dear, me dear, gay dear, no dear.
Yeah,
Me and my
right,
mother have been coming
don't do
here
it better
for
than
30
me.
years. And me and my mother have been coming here for 30 years, and I've never been so insulted in my life. Oh shit.
She's a genius.
I'm in a
though.
good mood today, man. I don't know why.
She is a
but
genius. Good. Yeah, good.
I think it's because I've released my frustrations out on the wankers, and yeah, right. Here we go. Princess Angela. I'm newish to the channel, but not to your community. Okay. Angela, I take it then you know about Moon, Jupiter, and Rick. What's your opinion on them? Just out of curiosity, are you kind of neutral? Like, you know, I don't mind people that come here and don't pick sides and comment everywhere they go. But people that come here and they like big up Chris and they're over there slagging me off. Like, that's what I don't like. Like, you know, there's certain people that do that. You know, thinking that I'm not going to see it. Just because I'm not commenting in certain people's chats, don't think that people don't see that. You know, I don't care where people go, whose channel they go to, but you know, if you're neutral,
Calm down.
calm down, dear. It's just a commercial.
Calm down, lad.
So, Steve.
Yeah.
What are you up to today, pal? What are you doing today?
Today?
Yeah, mate. Today is in Wednesday.
Yeah, 27th, isn't it?
Big up nosy cow. Right, I need to get a snack.
Oh, right. No, I just asked you a question, Chris. Is it 27th today?
Always high maintenance. Yes.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
it is. Now it's gone
That's a
midnight.
4 hours
Yeah,
before
well, I've got to go shopping now. I've got to go shopping.
What, there?
Well, no, later
Obviously.
during the day. Do what, Chris? Say again.
No, I said obviously he's not going to go shopping now. But yeah, Princess Angela's been here before because she's...
No, hang on, Chris. Chris, if I wanted to go shopping now, I could. Definitely.
Yeah, online. Anyone
So why are you telling people that I can't go shopping?
No, I've just been shopping.
Well, you know, all right. If you're gonna... Then
No,
again,
come on,
actually,
Chris.
no,
You can't say things like that.
I take it back.
I can't go shopping.
I do class online shopping as shopping. I do it all the time. Right? I've got my Amazon.
No, I wasn't talking. No, I can go out. I can go out. I can go shopping now.
On your own?
Well, I don't know about my own. Probably have to get a taxi or something.
What, do you just like book an Uber, yeah?
But if I wanted to, Chris, I could go out my front door now and go shopping physically.
Chris, look.
Where would you go
again, Simon?
Stop picking on Chris, look.
I'm not picking on Chris. He said I can't go shopping at this time of night.
I'm asking
no.
Are you going to shop at 4 a.m.?
No, you said I couldn't.
No, but
you said I couldn't.
What high street is open?
Right, I could go to the local garage. It's 24 hours. And get a sandwich, one of those sandwich things.
Buying a
packet of crisps.
Buying a couple of Mars bars and a pack of 20 Bensons ain't really shopping.
Well, yeah. Well, don't tell me that I can't go shopping at this time of the night.
How dare you tell me I can't go shopping?
No.
I'm very sorry, Steve.
Yeah, thank you.
I retract that now. A pack of condoms and a Red Bull at a garage doesn't count as shopping. Steve, I'm on one tonight, mate. Just ignore me, mate.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm only joking.
You waste money on Red Bull.
A pack of ribs Hey, Nosy Cow says, Steve, stop waking up.
Oi, Nosy. That's below the belt, mate. That is proper below the belt. Come on, Nosy. For fuck's sakes.
Yeah, Nosy, that was a bit... Oh, God. You see, you don't hear Moon and that laughing like this.
I don't know if I've ever heard a laugh, to be honest. It seems to just nails down a chalk.
Moon doesn't laugh, yeah, she snarls. Yeah. Fuck, you know. Oh, God.
Right, Chris, yeah. Can you give me a kiss on my cheek? Right, because I'm going to see if I can get some sleep before the postman wakes me up.
Talking about?
Left or to you?
What cheek are you talking about, Steve?
Well, the left one or the right one? What one do you want?
I'll blow you an e-kiss, but as long as it ain't for your ass cheek, as long as it ain't for your ass cheek.
I never, right, if that's what you want it to be, then fair enough, mate. Just blow me a kiss on one of my cheeks.
Just for you. There you go. Catch it and then...
Right. Yeah, it caught me. Oh, mate, do you wear lipstick?
Only for you, Steve. Only for you.
All right, cheers, buddy. Right, okay, good night. Good night, people. Simon and the side
Bye,
chat.
lads.
You know
Layers.
what, right? I think I'm
Good
gonna call
night,
it a night, man. But guys, it has been good. New subscribers, super chatters, viewers, panelists. Yeah, it has been good tonight. Big up, Simon.
Nice one, Chris.
Thanks
Take
for
it easy,
keeping
man.
me company. I'll pay
Yeah,
the. Sorry, I will return the favour if I see you around.
Is my check in the post? Shh, be quiet.
Yeah, alright, mate.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I wonder where fucking what's it called? Marcus is somewhere lurking around in the shadows. I bet.
Yeah, just don't let these cunts get in your head, alright?
Nah. Alright, big up, guys. Thanks. Been a good night. Peace and love.